I see you over there, Nick.
Yeah.
I look like some sour. No, I look like something sour. I was laughing though. And how when I said everybody right there, everybody jumped the fuck up.
Like it's sour as that damn water. You just had a damn fuss about it.
I still got that taste in my mouth.
Who made that song?
I don't know, but I know when they played it, I be gonna go run.
My glasses on. Chic West. Hey.
They mad, you know they mad.
You know what?
Whoa, what's up,
Yeah.
Crescent City Radio.
Yeah.
It is the Kitchen Talk Radio Show, and I am Chef 24/7, of course, and we got our lovely family up in here today. We got a packed house.
Yeah.
So, let me get the introductions ready. Over here to this side of me, to the left, is my boy, King Leo.
Already.
All right, across from him, we got the lovely newest member of our show. She is the queen of LOL. Where's your trophies? You forgot your trophies back to back tonight. Give it up for Coco Entertainment.
Yeah.
I sorry, folks.
And then making his debut, let me go ahead and get a good view of it. Ladies and gentlemen, from Baton Rouge to Louisiana,
The most disrespectful human being I
the
ever.
voice of the streets. The voice of the streets. Ladies and
What's
gentlemen,
happening, people?
Still Music.
Hey.
And Still Music did not come alone. We brought the lovely Mrs. Still. Can you see it? Can you see it? So yes, we got a lot of fun going on up in here today. And then we got my boy Barry coming in. He running a little late. He running errands. You know how it go. So let's go ahead and let's get into this show. Welcome to our table where we set up welcome to our kitchen. Oh Lord. But we set up a table just for you. So I hope you sit back and relax and enjoy all the conversations we're having, because the goal is the show is to help you understand the world by understanding your world. So welcome to the grown-ups table. Goddamn, I'm on it now. Oh man, hold on, let me get my little music, my little background music.
Because that was horrible.
Look,
You know how Marco they had that
it's been a long damn day.
Sir, I understand it, but that was a long introduction. You gotta learn how to practice that right. What is that?
Okay, you want me to do it again? Welcome to our table. Welcome to our kitchen.
Sir, try
I keep wanting to say table.
What site type it in, sir?
Welcome to our
We ain't even
kitchen.
in the kitchen.
Welcome to our kitchen where we set up a plate just for you. I hope you sit back and relax all the conversation and that we have. The knowledge and conversations we are passing around.
Sir, you're not ready. You're not ready. We're gonna do this.
Okay, one more time.
All right.
Welcome to our kitchen where we set up a table just for you.
Mm-hmm.
So sit back and relax the conversation and the knowledge we're passing around, because the goal of this show is to help you understand the world by understanding your world. Welcome to the grown-ups table. In your face, Charlie.
Let's practice that again.
Hold on. I'm gonna play that angry black dude song again. Like my boy, I clip you. For real. I ain't never heard a song that angry in my life. Oh man, shout out to
it though.
I like it too. It's so funny.
I didn't even know what he was saying at first.
The name of the song is called Mo Bama. Now, I don't know what the hell made him think of this. Yes, it's called Mo Bama.
But it's the hit though. They let you know you can make a song about any damn thing.
Right, and you can make a song and sing it as angry and off key as possible.
I'm working on my
I ain't gonna lie, when I first heard it, I was driving, it was like late at night, and some dudes pulled up to me and that song was playing loud.
I bet you they was white, huh?
Actually, to be honest with you, the majority of them I've heard play this song have been of Caucasian descent. But this particular night, it was some black dudes, and I see them outside of me. And for some reason, I felt frightened when I heard the song, because the song sounded like they about to go run up on somebody. When you really hear that song, like they come on now.
And then they probably all looked at you, nobody dancing.
Right, I put the window up and my damn door. Yeah, they were like my nigga, boy. Mama, bitch, y'all like, oh shit. the window up.
Happy. Look, fuck that.
Right.
Bitch, I'm about to threaten me in this bitch.
Hold on. I'm about to bring that shit back right quick. I just got to talk about this shit real quick. We're going to bring it back. We're going to go back to it. We're going to go back to it. We got to play it again. Let me cut it up a little bit.
Why do you look so mad?
That's what I'm saying. We about to critique this.
Wait. Listen, wait.
This is enough for me.
Crazy, yo.
Like he's so angry.
The hell back right up on that money.
You see it? Look, he's shaking the wheelchair and all that. Like
he didn't sue Walmart
and got
for
a check.
accident and just it's the first thing he did with his money.
He made a rap video. I always wanted to make a rap video.
That explains the cash.
Right. I'm trying to figure out
that's Backpack Boy, you know?
I don't know who the hell is Backpack Boy.
They came up with this popular dance that all the kids been doing.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know who Backpack Boy is.
Yeah, that look like Backpack Boy.
But he's so angry. Oh Lord. They cutting up.
He hung with a bunch of white boys.
I'm telling you, when you hear this song and you pulling up on side of somebody and somebody playing this song real loud, you make you want to put your windows up and lock the door, though.
Not me.
Like this some old like
this make me don't want to bring him on this show as a guest. Like this look like this interview gonna be retarded.
I told y'all. But I ain't gonna lie, it's
Wait,
who
who is?
You're ratchet.
his name is Shaq West.
Shaq West?
He from there?
I don't know, but the song is popular. It's a really good song. I just
Well, that's why I'm working on my next single.
But you know it's bad when you mad when you singing a song off key. That's how angry you is. I thought he was really paranoid. Oh, he hurt his leg. That's funny. That he hurt his leg and did a video with a cast on his leg.
The best drug dealing nigga? We need to discuss this on the show tonight.
Right.
What makes you the best drug dealing nigga? I mean, you're bringing back the 3 for 10, the 2 for 5. Like, I mean, you bring it
Don't put that nigga back in the camera no more. He not ready for life. Don't put him back in the camera.
Right.
We really sit here critiquing his damn song.
I can't believe we watching this whole video.
Yeah, like we just all froze to hear this. When you got an early gun.
This is what these youngsters are watching.
Right. This is what the hell is me.
Did we got a call already? This better?
Yeah.
Bring your ass, Barry. Bring your ass, son.
All right.
Really? That's the.
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
So, as much as I want to critique this right now and keep going into this, I gotta step out. So I'm gonna let y'all guys talk it up. You know, I know y'all got some stuff y'all want to talk about, so I'm gonna let y'all kind of freestyle it right quick. I'm gonna come back. My Instagram followers gotta do radio stuff. So y'all guys talk it up. I'll be right back.
So since we're gonna discuss this new music that's out, all right, who that is that sing the song "All My Friends Are Dead"? I'm about to lose my
Push
head.
me
Look.
to the edge. All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead.
The colorful hair.
What is Lil Yachty? Lil
Yeah,
Uzi
yeah,
Vert?
yeah.
It's one look.
Who's it? It's Yachty. That's Yachty.
Man.
He's still a Yachty, Lil Uzi.
For real, I don't even mean, because like my nephews, like they listen to all that type of music. I don't listen to that shit. I'm old school. I'm listening to some fucking Earth, Wind and Fire. I'm listening to. I'm 33, but I'm listening to my old school shit. All this new shit that's out there, I can't get with it. This with this little dance, all the kids doing.
I don't like rappers at all.
I don't care for the bullshit. I
still like music, but I like this music that made sense.
Right.
Back when I went on enough to understand what was going on, and
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like that old school. Who's some of them in the corner where hear certain rappers and who they washed up and they need to retire. I'd rather see some of these singers do modeling.
Right.
Instead of singing, like some people be better off being choreographers than singers. I like music back when it had soul, Monica, Mary J. Blige, SWV, and Vogue, Escape,
Slick Rick.
Keisha Cole first album. Keisha Cole ain't lost her touch. I give it. None of them have, but I miss their music because it made sense. It had a meaning.
You see what Keisha Cole music is? She feel like she have to cater to all those broken heart women. So when she try to change away from that heartbreak shit, we don't accept that music because we like, no, bitch. We like when you doing bad. Like, we don't see her.
Nick looked up like she had something to say, but I ain't gonna be messy tonight. But no, certain songs Keisha Cole have made that's not about what broken hearts. I kind of like. Like she got this song called Best Friends. Make you want to be in love, shit. Certain songs they make that are not broken hearted songs are pretty good. But you rather hear they broken heart. Hear they broken heart.
This is the truth.
Because you can hear the pain in it. Mariah Carey, I wish she sit down. We don't want her. I don't want her. We don't want her.
I mean,
she washed up.
Since I was a
she
child.
Don't have it no more.
I never did like that little scream she hit. That little scream.
Right.
I'm like,
you're right. I figured it out.
So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, we have some greats that still could do what these youngsters doing better than them. And we just got some people that's you right, like just sit your ass down. Just we don't want to know. You got your rich, you got your kids, you got your fucking dog.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I will always be a Wayne fan. I don't care how he wear his hair, what he look like. I will always be a Wayne. I love Lil Wayne.
I'm kind of
and even though we used to date, and we was married and stuff, and that didn't work out, I'm still a fan. So all right, so what's going on? I miss Juvie. I wish she come back.
Hey, man,
I'm only saying it because I'm saying them. Yeah, I wish she come back.
I mean, it would be cool for a hot boy to shake that.
You know what? It would with all of them.
But Wayne got to come back as Wayne. We can't do this Weezy F whatever the fuck he is. He got to be Wayne.
He will always be Lil Wayne. He's not Weezy.
He's not. He always be Lil Wayne. He's not Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was a hot boy. When that dude with the fucking hot boys, he was the best.
I love the hot boys.
Now he's not the same.
Baller was the best motherfucking hood movie they made. I'm sorry. Baller Blocking was the best movie. I'm sorry. It was. It didn't exactly even really have a point to it. It was I don't know. It was still shit to me. I grew up around boys, so I knew all the hood movies, all the good games, all the good stuff. So I mean, that was my thing right there.
Baller Blocker is my shit. I'm like, damn, I don't even know what the fuck a Baller Blocker is. Like, I still don't know a Baller Blocker. Like, hey, shit, like,
Buster, that's what it means.
These Baton Rouge rappers need to get together and make a movie. I wasn't really too impressed with Ghetto Stories, to be honest.
They could have.
I wasn't too impressed. It could have. I like the message of it on some shit, but like I still just feel like in some other kind of ways it could have been better.
Yeah, it could have been better written, you know. But it is what it is.
I think the acting is. I don't know. I guess that's what somebody told me. That's what make a good hood movie when the actors ain't all the way A1. I can't relate. But I need to believe that nigga really died in the movie.
Right,
and if they really took that shit serious.
Niggas say cut, improvise, and everybody just do whatever the fuck they want doing. It's just I just saw a movie like what movie that was they fucked it up. Tales from the Hood Part 2.
Right.
I want to see
Tales from the Hood Part 2. Boy, and it was good to see one of our people from New Orleans in the movie. Yo.
Hey!
What's up? Hold on. Gotta get you a chill right quick.
Gotta get you a chill. I'm gonna be nice. I'm not gonna make you stand up this show. But yeah, man, you know the world's so different these days on some real shit. Like the world's so different these days. I don't know him.
Young boy.
I think he needs to be in timeout.
I think young boys.
Not suicidal. I think in my opinion, because I have nephews. I have nephews and little kids, and I think that he's sending out the wrong message for himself as an artist to children. That's just my opinion. I have little cousins that I know they watching my live. They want to be thugs so bad, and it started with him. And I think it's not just him, but he's the new generation. He like 17, 18. It's like, if you're going to do music. Talk about your struggle. Talk about what you've been through, what you grew up on. But you sitting up there slapping females on video, the phone ringing and things, and it's just too much going on.
You're live in the kitchen. What up?
What? Who's it? Don't even answer it.
Yo, I would
click.
Click what?
Click.
Yo, yeah. No, this is a caller. I don't know how to put it on the.
Press that thing. It's something over there. Yo, press.
Hey, put the call.
We got a call.
We got a call. Yo.
Hey.
Hold on.
How you doing? Pretty
Yo,
good.
y'all, what's up for the fan? What's up?
All right.
Good to see you.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah. Somebody called. Look.
Damn it.
Look, it dawned on me at the end.
Damn it.
I just pressed the damn
I
call
still
button.
feel
Okay,
like
if y'all
he's sitting
called,
around
please
me.
call back. Please call back.
Somebody gonna be mad with me tonight.
Shit.
I think I pissed somebody off after I said what I said.
Nah, I was trying to. We need them to call.
What you
We want people to call, so trust me, I know you be passionate about them calling.
What is that? A smell?
No
That's that-
saying, Gabrielle, I made that myself. Smell good on it.
that's
Tell
what
about
you-
the menu.
What is going on?
I don't know what it is. Just smell
Yeah.
good. I smell
So what y'all was talking
about
about real quick?
music and artists and good movies
Well,
and
yeah.
stuff like
Back
that.
to what to piggyback off you with NBA Youngboy.
I'm not a
So-
fan. I'm not a hater. I just don't feel like he sent out the right. If I had a son, I hope to God I don't. But if I had a son or had to raise my stepsons and my nephews, I would not want them to listen to him, and I would whoop their ass if they
But
did.
I'm gonna say this here.
He just he too bad rude.
I feel what people say as far as music being influential in kids' life, bro. But you should have your own fucking mind.
Right.
If you can't use your own mind and not do the stupid shit that they talking about, you deserve what you get. You know, whatever your outcome is, you just gotta man up and deal with that. You know, put your big girl panties on there and you business. If you let a man tell you kill this person in a song and you go do it, that's on your bullshit. I don't know what to tell you. You know, you make your own choices. No one else will be able to make up your mind. You know, but I like Youngboy myself, you know, and I just really got on him this year, you know what I'm saying? And I'm from Baton Rouge. I just recently got on him, man. A lot of shit, I like a lot of it. I don't.
Yeah,
a lot of artists
to hear a
from
song
Baton
from
Rouge I don't like.
Youngboy. I would like to turn the radio on here. Can somebody help me find a kid? I'm trying to get ready.
I wish somebody find
I want to hear some
help
shit like
because
that.
I
That's
think
what I want to hear.
in his music, he talk about
That's what I want to hear.
He need help, ass me.
Yeah, and he's just young. He's young.
I feel like
Crying
instead
out
of them,
for
I
real.
remember somebody was telling me something about an interview where he had said they had gave him like $17,000 or $90,000, some shit like that. I feel like when y'all was giving him that money, putting him up on that pedestal, y'all should have sometimes in some kind of etiquette class. Man, you want to be grown, you got all these you want to be grown, you got all these kids, you got all this money. Do something with that. You don't go to schools and do motivational speakers, you don't give back to your community, you don't do shit. You just make music that make children want to kill each other. And then, like I said, ain't just him. And ain't nothing wrong with his music because my nephews was explaining the song to me. He made him like, okay, that's cool. But it's like, far as how he act in when you see him in interviews or when you hear about him through the tabloids and stuff like that, it's like you beating on women. Like, I don't want my nephew to feel like, man, I'm gonna beat the fuck on my girlfriend. That shit ain't cool. Like, be an example. You an artist, you in the public eye, be an example. And I don't feel like he's an example. I'm not a hater, I'm not a fan, but I would not want my son. There you go.
Now, my boy Barry done came in here already. So, Barry, what you got to say about this new music?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Just like my name, Barry Smith, I'm simple, and that's just simple as that. The new music is bullshit, and the people need to stop promoting the bullshit. It's brainwashing everybody. We got adults listen to 18-year-olds jumping on the same bandwagon that they on.
Hey, now some of them big shit.
Come on, man. You 35 years old, you listening to Youngboy, you need to sit down.
Well, no, I ain't
and think
listening
about
to Youngboy.
You need to sit down and think
I'm
about
slightly
I
young
don't
man.
understand his music.
He can't
I
teach
don't.
you that.
But you got to think about it. We are a different generation.
That too,
Like,
because I'm well
when it comes to
17, 18
music,
years
when it
old,
comes
baby.
to music, I really try to myself. I mean, like, I know other people do it too. I just try to look at it from their point of view. You got to look at the demographic of who it's for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say Youngboy is not for us. Maybe some of us like Youngboy, some of us don't. Like, some people are just fans of good music. You know, now if the music is not good, then it's not good. But I have heard some of these young cats that came out, and I'm fans of them because I actually like their music.
Such as, besides him, who else?
Oh, well, shit. If you want to talk about, I'm more the independent person. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy, them JB, Rambo, Young and T. That's one of my favorite, you know, young acts out there. Like, they singing more than just the I'm gonna shoot you type of song. They got songs for everything. You know what I'm saying? They talk about police brutality. They talk about, you know what I'm saying, beef out in the street. They talk about all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of my boy Lil Donkey, Lil Dude who coming up, you know. Like I'm listening to the people who have a message. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong.
Music is a message.
Don't get me wrong. Some of them gonna have some gangster shit because it's a part of the culture.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you just constantly talking about you want to listen to them songs, sometimes it turn my gang song. Shit, make me want to sit up there with.
But look at the generation we came from. We came from the NWA Ice Cube Fuck the Police generation.
Right.
We came from that. This is an offspring of that. You know what I'm saying?
No offspring.
Yeah, it technically is.
Like I say, all music ain't good music, and just because somebody from Baton Rouge, that don't make them able to rap. And in my opinion, I think some of these niggas that's trying to rap should give up.
I don't think it's an offspring.
You niggas should give up and do something else.
The rappers and MCs from that generation, they was trying to plant seeds. You know, they was trying to
tell stories, speak on their reality.
They was trying to shed light on what they was going through. Now, young boy, he may be talking about what he going through. I don't listen to it. So I just hear my 13-year-old daughter singing, but she done had a few bust lips because I told her we ain't gonna do this shit. So it's just like, you know, I'm not gonna hate on the man because I can't rap, so I can't do it better than him. So he can get his money. I'm not saying nothing like that. We shouldn't try to tear him down for him finding his way of getting his money because that's how he's feeding his family. So I'm not gonna tear him down, but his music is bullshit. His way of thinking is bullshit. I'm sorry. You see, I got the time about that shit gonna be funny. You know, but it's just the simple fact of everybody with new music right now, like there is nobody that's really producing any seeds. Like you're not planting any productive seeds. Like the seeds that you're producing right now is rotten. You know what I'm saying? And it could be with the parents too, because the parents allow it. They allow it, and you know, like back in the days, you know, with NWA and Mos Def and all them, like when they music and they albums was coming out, we had people trying to stop them from putting albums out. You know, we had the FCC going at them because they didn't want that music being brandished. They didn't want that music being on airwaves. Certain songs wasn't even played. So it's like, what's the motive now when you pushing bullshit on the airwaves?
I do like Ray Schroeder though.
Now,
I don't even know who that is.
But it's an agenda.
I pronounced it wrong?
You might have did, but if you talking about the same person, I think you talk about he all right.
Yeah, I ain't got.
You know what? He all right.
It's two people. They brothers. Yeah,
that's fine.
But the brother called himself Swag Lee.
Yeah, I like him. It because he went from. I forgot what his first song was.
I ain't got no flex on.
I ain't got no flex.
I like that because it was simple. It was simple.
Right. And
then he got
actually
I like how he mixed it. It was a song he did.
How many people really got albums out right now that you could put on and just?
He did a song with it was them and Gucci.
Who was that?
The girl that got the booed up and
tripping.
Well, see, that's a different genre of music. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So she is another. She's another type of artist. You know what I'm saying? She ain't the type of artist that we're used to in this generation right now. Because we had who the girl is?
Why you look at me?
You had eyelashes on like her the other day. What I mean?
What Rich don't do is come for Coco eyelash.
You need to put them on.
Because one thing.
It's a big ass eyelash.
Barry still salty because I drove. Barry salty because I drove his ass on them last week. So he done came with some new shit. That's okay.
Yeah, I went down and rolled some shit on your ass. Big ass eyelashes. I'm gonna need a crutch.
I hope y'all ready tonight.
I hate him.
See what I have to talk about.
I ain't your friend no more.
See what I have to talk about. Y'all gonna have a lot of shit to say.
We gonna see.
Yeah, if it's the topic that I think you're talking about, I don't think you really want me to sit here.
Talking about with the elevator incident?
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, I got a couple things. Yeah,
we
gonna be talking about that. That's coming up later on in the show.
Yes. Something serious.
We about to go into a musical break in
Wait,
about
this
4
ain't one of the
minutes.
times that I pass gas.
It's nothing to do about you.
Oh.
It's nothing to do about you. It's about what's been going on lately. It's what I'm bringing to the table this week.
Oh,
So you know what I'm saying? So
What he
say
bringing
that.
to the table this week is Barry and his diapers. He don't want nobody to know
Hey,
he wear diapers.
I got my pull-ups on. That shit. I'm with the shits tonight. Come on with it.
So I hope y'all ready because I know y'all got some shit y'all bringing to the table tonight too. So I'm excited to hear about that. So you know we about to get ready to go into our musical break. We started a couple minutes early. We're gonna have my girl Lisa the Boss Lady calling in at 10:35, and we should have Lady Ladonia calling in at 11:05. But other than that, everybody else up in the building, we about to turn up. We got damn near all the cast up in here. Oh yeah, we're gonna have D Mitch call later tonight too. We can't forget about D.
We don't want to hear from no damn D Mitch, you little short Michael Blackson looking bastard. We don't want to hear from him. We don't want to hear from him. We don't want to hear from him. We don't want to talk to him.
No.
He's
gonna say for the bachelor party. Man, make sure y'all call in and chime in. The number is 504-865. That's how I said it again. 3635. That's 504-865-3635. Call in and chime in with us. We're gonna go ahead to an early musical
y'all
break.
want to have something to say on this topic? Y'all call in 504.
Yes, and we got topics for your ass tonight.
3635.
All right.
Talk radio. We gotta play the food for your ass tonight.
Oh man, we about to get in.
Cooking with the chef.
We about to get into the musical break, so we gonna go ahead with it. This is the musical break.
Is we playing local music or?
Of course, we play independent artists, homie.
It is Thursdays. Put that feline feel on. Shit. So that Boosie bad ass.
No bad. Yeah, you just ain't
Boosie matured. He matured in the game.
We just got through talking about that shit in the car.
He matured in the game.
Lord, I don't want
you know, he matured in the game. You know,
I wish I was a baby in my mind.
And then, you know, you got to think about what Boosie went through.
That's the Boosie.
You know, Boosie damn near lost his like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So he really just matured with the game. You know, he's still in the game, but he matured in the game. You know, and at one point, everybody gonna mature in the game. Like every rapper, musical artist, everybody that we've ever seen mature some type of way.
Real quick. All right. So 10:35, Lisa calling in. 10:45, the dude's supposed to call. Which one of y'all will go first for y'all topic? Huh?
I could go ahead.
You have a segment, a 5 to 7 minute segment where you pretty much get the vent and say what the fuck you want. You can talk about whatever you want. Like I'm gonna talk about this, so I'm gonna talk in the second half.
I might not say that.
Because I got a little extra.
It depends on what my jiggle will feel like. Yeah.
11:05. Which one of y'all?
I'll do 11:05.
All right. If you don't call 10:45, Coco, or you want to do 10:45? Okay. You want to do second half with me?
I don't know. Yeah. All right. I might.
Y'all come up with something and talk together. Y'all
They should have a segment called Couples Council.
Yeah, real niggas
y'all ain't gonna
couples
single us out over here.
real niggas couples counseling.
I love my
Real niggas couples counseling. Be like, man, we got a question for the real niggas.
But see, we ain't like average couples though.
But see, that's the thing. We can ask y'all a question. There you go. There you go. But people need to hear that. That's the thing. People need to hear that. You know there's other people that are in fucked up situations.
Ooh, and be miserable.
But I'm happy. I'm happy, but I'm just saying, I'm fucked up too. I know somebody who fucked up.
Right.
You know, he knows somebody who fucked up. She knows somebody who fucked up. Everybody knows somebody who fucked up. Right.
I'm a special friend.
Right. We all fucked up. Everybody fucked up. Right. Right. Exactly. You know, stupid.
That's how it is, you know. As long as you can admit you fucked up.
I admit my flaw. I ain't got nothing to hide.
The problem is when you can't admit it.
Right.
Denial. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You walk around here fucked up and don't want to
And
admit
then
it.
even
Right.
that, bro,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think that's
Blaming
the number
everybody
one.
else.
Right, you ain't
That's
got
the
no
number
chance
one
for help.
problem of the world.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody
It's not
put their
even
own
accepting their
insecurities on
accountability.
everybody else. It's like just because you fucked up don't mean you have to walk around putting that fucked up ass in the gym.
Right. I might talk
That
about
chick in
something
that elevator was
doing
fucked up. She would have got fucked up too. I don't think I would have been able to handle that. He did. He was awesome.
Hey, I can go take a smoke break. Why I gotta go downstairs?
Yeah,
Why I can't use the bathroom?
because it's a school.
Remember how you get here? I was downstairs lost like a motherfucker.
You wanna go with me?
Man.
Don't nobody else smoke on? Or you the only one go down council?
No, I just don't want to get lost no more, bro. Tell you, I was down there.
Oh, I know how to get up here. Come on with it. Let's do it.
I was looking for a fucking way to get back up here.
I know how to get up here.
Everybody walking around looking at me like I'm fucked up. I know I'm fucked up. I'm lost.
Oh shit! And we are back. We are back. Oh Lord, y'all hear my boy Barry up here cutting up already.
Yeah, just thought.
Oh shit. So we waiting on Lisa the boss lady to call in at 11:35. She says she ready. I'm gonna go ahead and chime up in. Yeah, I mean not 11:35, 10:35. Oh, help me now. Your mic is on. Your mic is on. Anyway, man, I know y'all got a lot of stuff going on. So what's going on in your world?
What you thinking about?
I know, right?
You got something. What you got up your sleeve, Claude?
Don't start with me. I'm being nice.
What you over there thinking about? Shit all day.
What you got up your sleeve?
Shit all day.
Yo,
Over there
I'm
leaving us
surprised.
in the dark.
Surprised that I ain't got nothing on my mind tonight.
What?
nothing.
No,
For real?
Not a thing.
I studied.
You sorry.
What's your topic for the night?
I don't have a topic for tonight.
Her topic is going to be
Give me a
Right.
topic. I don't know. I don't.
give you a
Your
topic.
topic
Give me
need to
the
be
topic.
on
Give
touching
you a
on the topic early. You need somebody else need to early
Huh?
when you was hot cocoa.
Child,
You
look,
better chill
we're not gonna get into that.
Give them 5 fun facts about Coco. 5
Five.
fun facts. This your
I'm gonna
segment.
count 'em.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for 5 fun facts with Coco. Fun fact number 1.
Child, I'm petty as fuck. I'm crazy as fuck.
2.
I'm
Fun.
cheap bag.
You T-bag.
Fun fact number 2.
What?
I said all that. I said I got down about 3. Can't have my back, man. Hear me out, man.
She had like 3. She need 2 more.
Okay, fun fact number 4. Come on. I done skipped from 2 to 4.
I'm a Sagittarius.
Oh shit.
And fun fact number
Oh,
5.
that's
Shit.
just
And you know what?
talking
Sagittarius
to
is
us.
cool
In
though.
2018, I'm still whooping bitches' ass.
Sagittarius are cool.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you
that
fuck
was
with us.
that was 5 fun facts with Coco Entertainment. Just make sure you don't piss her off. She becomes hot Coco.
Child,
Steaming.
I am
hot
not
Coco.
that bad. I don't know what y'all heard. What did y'all hear me
You
say?
swung a call. Like you just picked that bitch up by the hood and like, I'm tired of this shit. I was like, get down.
I know you were that. We
Like
was,
it was like my spider senses thing. You seen on Spider-Man when they boy through the car and Spider-Man caught that girl? That's what it was like.
look, I was.
What you heard me say?
I don't know. You
I-
shouted and I jumped and you was wearing the fucking car. I was way walking up front. I'm like, damn, I thought
You
that
said,
shit
fuck you,
was
motherfucker. You think you slick? Don't come around here and ask me for some money. Ask that bitch
They
for
is
some money.
lying. They is lying on me, y'all.
I said, man, shoot.
I almost had some money. You ain't had shit.
Oh yeah, Barry.
What?
I need to borrow your car right quick.
Shit, most people won't borrow sugar. You won't borrow my car.
Hey, that boy
I'ma
smoking.
remember that.
Smoking was a beast. That was the best. I think that was one of the best movies that we ever had in the
He
90s.
ain't have nothing like that ever since.
Yeah, and you know, like we
If
still
they did
can
a
go
part
back
2,
to that movie.
if they did a part 2, they'll just fuck it up. It would
They
certain
did do
movies.
a part 2.
They did do. They
Oh
did
yeah, they did. They showed
Now
me.
they
They
varieties.
I think
Showed me.
they're rapping
I
the
forgot
last
about that because see,
Friday.
those were the
Yeah,
first
they all
ones.
know.
They're
Okay.
rapping
But
it
Chris
up.
Tucker is not in there because Chris Tucker they wouldn't give Chris Tucker what he wanted as far as pay. and he decided to do a Rush Hour 4 instead. I'm tired of these commercials jumping on when I'm listening to
paid for that Rush Hour.
I know he got paid for that Rush Hour.
It's certain movies you just don't make a part 2, 3, or 4 2, but all of Fridays were good. The first one was my favorite.
Now I ain't gonna lie, they got a movie y'all sleeping on. Y'all gotta watch. It's called Fear of a Black Hat. It's like, you ever seen CB4? Chris Rock. It actually came out right before CB4, but I'm telling you, it's so mad. So you seen the thing I posted on live a while back when the dude was like, he wrote a book called FYL, and it was called Fuck Y'all Motherfuckers.
Yo, shit weird as fuck, bro. Like
I like
that's
comedies.
my dog, but he is so weird.
Of course I'm weird. That's my style of comedy. I like stupid shit. Like, that shit was funny to me. That's how I felt that boy. I felt like how he felt. I'm gonna write a book. And the boy said FYM by Ice. What does FYM stand for? Fuck y'all motherfuckers.
Damn.
You know, he said I was gonna write a sequel to it and call it. He said I'm coming up with a. No, she said it's a strong title. He said yeah, because it came from a strong mind. Yeah. For real. He said I'm gonna write a sequel to it, and I'm gonna call it And Suck My Dick. He said it was gonna be called And Suck My Black Dick, but I'm more of a light-skinned motherfucker. Plus, that's 4 words, and that don't fit on the box.
I've never heard of this movie,
bro. I'm telling you, it's not low budget. It's just You ever seen Sprung? Yeah, he made it to the movies. It's the same dude who was in Sprung.
The red-skinned dude.
Yeah, but you know he made a whole bunch of movies.
Yeah, he had a bunch, but they wasn't.
But he came out of his pocket. Yeah, like Robert Thomas.
Hey, y'all ever seen this movie on YouTube called Queen Pen?
No, I saw
it's good. You like the first one and the second?
You like Snoring the Buff, huh?
It's
y'all seen the movie?
Nah, with Queen Pen, it was like,
what's that?
That's a good movie.
It's on the
I don't know.
Had got the camera on
yeah,
it was robbed the beat. Yeah. Everyday lifestyle.
I didn't know that was a real movie. Like, but I had a bootleg movie, and I was like, I cut it on and I seen this, and it was like a commercial. I said, what the fuck bootleg movies got premieres? This bitch had a whole day. I don't know. That must have been his movie. But you can tell he copied and pasted and put it into it because you can tell once the preview was over, it clicked and it glitched. It had like that pause thing.
It was on some other shit. It was on some other shit.
I like Queen Pen and it told a message and I can relate to her.
So what's the message at Queen Pen?
Facebook. Y'all see how the coach.
Shout out to Big Stay winning. Big Stay winning from afar. Big Stay winning from afar. Say Fear of the Black Cat is the best movie. Big Stay winning from afar. Say Fear of a Black Cat is the best movie. Yeah, our alumni, our retired alumni. She's now fishing in the Appalachian Mountains. Victoria, Big.
Oh, hey Vicky.
Yes.
Hey baby.
Yo.
Man. And there's some shit.
So we waiting on Boss Lady.
They asked about me?
No, they ain't saying nothing about your age.
You stupid. Both of y'all.
I'm showing the other guys in the. You want to be on the camera too?
No, I don't want to be on no
damn
camera.
You don't want to be on the camera.
Hell no.
Y'all so silly.
Your bun look like it's doing the walk.
Your girlfriend probably ain't even got no hair. Damn.
She had
call into the show.
Damn. King, stop laughing at him and we ain't gonna be friends.
I can't even stop, bro. I can't. This man on the road, he came with that artillery for your ass.
I drove the shit out of him last week. That's all right though.
Yeah, you wasn't here last week.
Prepared for your ass.
Look, you heard say he wrote
it down. It was just chaos.
He said he wrote it down.
Freaking chaos. It was so much chaos.
I drove the shit out of him and Mitch last year.
But it's a beginning to a beautiful thing.
What?
The N word. Oh my goodness.
What's that,
She's so foul-mouthed.
I am very foul-mouthed, and if we wasn't on the situation we was in, child state would have been saying that don't get me hot, don't turn on hot cocoa.
Then you just say that person don't exist.
Don't turn on hot cocoa.
Did you say that person don't exist? When you lifting up calls?
I ain't never said she don't exist. She exists.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Moments with the Boss Lady. What's up, Boss Lady?
Yo.
What's good, everybody?
What's up, man?
What you serving on your plate today? What you bringing to the table? We hungry.
For real.
Well, what I'm bringing to the table is something a little bit more serious this week.
Okay. Bring it.
It's definitely something that's on my heart and something that is important to me. And I think it needs to be talked about because it's not getting any better. So I definitely think that it's time to talk about domestic violence.
Yes.
What is it?
I agree.
Domestic violence.
I agree.
Touchy situation.
It is.
Touchy.
Have you been in a domestic violence relationship?
I have. I've been in more than one. And when I decided that it was time to speak about it, I kind of felt like I waited too long, and now I feel like I can't do enough because it's a problem that's it's not stopping, it's not slowing down, it's not getting better. People are just continuing to do so, and I think that the main reason why women remain in those types of situations is because of lack of support. I know that was one of the reasons why I remained in the situation as long as I did, because you have people that say things like, "Oh, she must like that," "I won't see leave," or who, that couldn't be me. Well, you know what? When I was in high school, that couldn't be me either until it was me.
Right.
That's funny. That's funny you say it because I myself I've been in an abusive relationship, and that's the first thing people say. They don't realize that there's something that mentally fucks with you. You see what I'm saying? So like for someone to just think it's just that easy to just, I ain't saying tell her to stay, but I ain't saying just oh girl, that couldn't be me, oh girl, I leave, oh girl, if that was me, I do. You don't know what you were doing in the situation until you actually did. Because I used to always say, child, the man hit me, I'ma cut it all and do this and do that. And when it happened to me, I didn't know how to respond to it.
You absolutely froze. You froze because you didn't know what to do.
Right.
Exactly. And I was the same chick. That couldn't be me. It couldn't be. I'll do this, I'll do that. And then when I go back and I look at the situation that was the most damaging to me that I could have died from, it was a dude so scared I could have broke him across my knee.
True.
Literally, I literally could have broke him across my knee. And he's also the person. Also, I've seen him fight with men and stand up and don't even fight back.
That's how it be.
And don't that make you mad?
That's how it be. They're not gonna fight a man because they
be hard to fight you.
They're not gonna fight a man.
Come around,
when my brother came for him, he was looking like man for us.
Yeah,
but it was for you to hit me.
How it be.
So what happened when we run into the consistent one that beat women ass and men ass? Like then what happened?
Now I'm not gonna call his name, but I know exactly who you talking about. And Barry, you might remember him too. His last name is Carter. That's all I'm gonna say. He wait the buck. That's it.
We're not putting nobody on blast tonight.
No, it's just this guy we went to school with. We had to really talk to.
Hold up, wait.
That's what's wrong right now. You ain't putting it on blast.
Hold up. But you never know how they could turn out. Hold up. So, and when with your situation, when did you decide like enough was enough? It was time for you to just be like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta leave.
You know what's so crazy? The situation, it was completely out of hand. I decided that I was going to, he hit me in my eye and I had like just blood out in my eye. I had a blood vessel. And I decided after that I wasn't going to do it anymore. And one of my friends actually came over to my house unannounced and she saw my face and she called the police while he was there. He ran out my back door and he stayed away from me for like, a couple of weeks or whatever. And I was like, good, I'm not gonna be with him no more. And one night I went to the club with one of my friends, but she was a mutual friend of his as well. And so when we were at the club and he was in there and he just kept following me everywhere I went. And I was like, man, I don't want trouble. Just please just, leave me alone. And so he followed me all the way to her house. And she was so wasted by the time that she was absolutely no help. And he was on that embalming fluid. He was smoking embalming fluid. So it's like every single thing that I did to fight him back, he didn't feel any of it. Like I had broke all my nails off because I had one of those, the bottle of gin that you have that have the handle. I had one of those and I was hitting him with it. And that thing did not break. And I kept hitting him, but it's like he didn't feel it. And he literally kicked me in my head, and there was blood everywhere. And by the time he put me in a car, wouldn't let me get out. And then after he drove me around for a couple of like maybe 30 minutes or so, his brother was like, man, you gotta let her out the car. She gotta go to the doctor. She gotta, he kicked me out of the car on the side of the road, and I went to a payphone and I called my dad, and my dad came and got me and took me to the hospital. When I told, what happened at the hospital, the police came and they filed charges. They didn't allow me to have any control over whatsoever. They filed charges. And so I decided I wasn't going back. But do you know that after that, he got jumped by some guys, and I mean, he was messed up really, really bad. He was care flighted, and we were in Dallas, and he was care flighted to Parkland, and he called me, and he said that he was sorry. And I went back.
Wait, so you went back?
And I went back with him, and we moved to Austin. And one time we got into it, and I thought he was going to hit me, and he never did hit me, but I thought he was, and he woke up and I was gone. And I never went back after that. But I did have another abusive relationship after that. And during that relationship, it was a marriage. I learned how to fight back. He hit me a couple of times and I didn't fight back. But after the third time he hit me, I started fighting back. And when I started fighting back, he didn't hit me anymore.
Go ahead. I ain't trying to be rude, lady, but it seems like I hope you got your situation together and you're all good and everything is better for you now. So, I'm glad to hear you on the radio and keep moving forward, baby.
It is a mindset, because I know what you're going to say. You're going to say it seems like I'm attracted to that type of a person. And it's a mindset that you have to make yourself understand that you deserve better than that, and that you are better than that. And people are not who they say they are. When you date someone, you're dating their representative for quite a few months. And when I was married to that individual, I didn't see that side of him for a year.
So check this out, Lisa. All right, so because our time kind of running short on it, what can people do, or what can they go to get help in situations like this?
First thing that you can do is, if you know somebody is in a situation like that, or you suspect someone is in a situation like that, don't say that they must like it, or don't say, well, you're just playing a victim. Don't do that. If you can be supportive, then at least send them to someone that can be supportive. Because the main reason people stay in relationships like that is because people that make bullshit comments like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you don't understand, then don't say anything or try to refer them to somebody that does. You can, in your phone book, or if you go on 411 or Google, there is help for anybody in any city. There's always a domestic violence shelter, a domestic violence hotline. There's always help. And I am going to start speaking about this in the future, because I think that it's a situation that needs to be spoken on, and I think it needs to be spoken on to young ladies, because the cycle needs to stop at the beginning.
Okay, Lisa, how can they find you so they can get more information about this?
You can find me on Facebook. I'm Lisa, Lysa Middleton. I'm Lisa the Boss Lady on Instagram. I am Lisa the Boss Lady at gmail.com. And I'm Lisa the Boss Lady on Snapchat. So anytime that you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me on any one of those social media outlets. And if you do need help, reach out to me, because I do have connections with certain organizations that can help.
Thank you so much, Boss Lady. I appreciate you. Man, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a moment with the Boss Lady. Appreciate you. Everybody give Boss Lady y'all love.
All right.
You're a strong woman, Boss Lady.
You too.
And I appreciate you for sharing your story with us.
Thank you for listening.
No problem. No problem at all, sweetheart. We appreciate you. My girl, the Boss Lady. All right, guys.
Good night, y'all. Be safe.
Good night. All right, y'all. We about to get into some music. We got another song coming for y'all. Y'all know. Man, look, we about to go into our musical break. Y'all know what it is. It's the musical break.
We cut up without a knife on the kitchen soap.
Hey, what you got for the music break tonight?
I have Tay Music.
Tay Music, who is that?
Another artist. I told you I listen to a lot of independent artists like this.
Listen to this though. I was in the studio when she did this song.
I know, I heard it.
I actually like this.
I know, I like
because I know where it came from. So
no, I like it too. I heard it too.
This is how I live. Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Oh yeah.
So quick question. Because I think this needs to be discussed.
Like this.
What about the women that take advantage of men that don't hit me? And they put their hands on us to prevent us.
Vice versa.
Right.
It's vice versa. Somebody earlier, girl told me she had jumped in a boyfriend face to face with wrong. I got brothers jump in their face and they hit you. That's on your ass. I don't believe a woman should jump in no man's face, talking all that shit. If you say don't smack him, don't hit him, or whatever, don't fucking do it. I don't believe in jumping in no man's face. I've done it before though. I've definitely done it before. I've definitely done it before. And luckily he did knock my ass down at 52 and I'm only 5'4". But I don't think the women should jump in the man's face.
No, we're not on. I mean,
I don't think a woman should jump in the man's face trying to fight him. Because men have more strength than women. I can beat a bitch ass. I know I can. I cannot whoop no man.
If I gotta put my hands on you, I'm
Some people say it does lead to a slap.
I don't have to. If I have to put my hands on you, I don't need to be bothered with you. I'm gonna get a motherfucking car and go. I don't have time for that shit. Because if I hit you, I got a big fucking hit. My fist is about half of her fucking face. You got a fucking Super Mario Brother punch you on this fucking fuck. I'm going to jail. Soon as they see me, they handcuff this fucking ass. Bitch, she hit me. You big like a motherfucker. You look like you want to got you one.
Well, you know, as adults, we ain't settling for nobody talking to us any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So everybody have a personality to where they not about to let you belittle their personality. Nobody, you ain't about to play me no type of way, male or female. You know what I'm saying? And they got so many males right now that they was raised by a lot of women, but women only bitch made them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I
raised to be strong.
I
They got a lot of men that just, you know, they tuck their tail.
Some of these men lost their way. Some of them don't know how to be men.
No,
They scared to
they
take
don't.
charge.
And you know what?
That's why so many deadbeats.
But with me, it ain't about.
My daddy wasn't there. He didn't show me. Nigga,
That should make you want to be a better man.
You still supposed to want to be a man. You standing 2 foot tall and you standing over a toilet hanging your dick out over the fist. You still a man. Be that man, no matter what. And that's what's going on right now. These men, they not where they supposed to be at in their mind.
It's just like my mama didn't teach me how to do something. My mama didn't teach me. I'm the only girl. My mama didn't teach me how to do certain stuff. They didn't make me less of a woman. They just let me know, like, look, I gotta figure it out. I gotta learn on my own.
Like, I realize as I mature, especially dealing with somebody who's gonna argue, somebody gotta be the fucking
Somebody
adult.
gotta be an adult.
And
They
if
don't
I'm
know
with
what to
All
argue.
I know is when I'm quiet.
You need to leave me alone.
I don't like the fight. I don't like
I'm
the
listening
fight.
to things. When I'm quiet, that be.
Yeah, I'm shut that shit up. Look, you
I
talk about that shit, baby.
when I'm quiet, that's
Ain't nobody, Gator ain't got time for that shit.
Leave me alone.
That's what anybody
Yeah,
is. They
my
get
mama,
quiet.
because I don't want to say nothing. I'm
All right,
I'm not
hey,
gonna pack up and leave it. You ain't gonna.
We gonna be up next. So whatever you feel like coming out your mouth, it's the word on the street.
You gon' hate me, gon' hate, but you can't touch me.
That shit she said, I've been there. Except in my situation, I didn't go back. So
I mean, but
I don't like black guys.
Judgment free. So
I don't like black guys.
Some
I
people
don't like black
just.
guys. I didn't like them.
But love is so fucking complicated.
Yeah, my nigga, let me let you go on my big one.
You know what
No,
the main
it's not that. It's like I say, when you going through some shit like that, it mentally fuck with you. Some women do have shit to say, look, I ain't fucking with this. I wasn't fucking with it. I just wasn't. I got a brother just got out of federal prison. My daddy old as shit. Look, let me not even put my family. I got a daughter I'm raising. But a lot of women go back. A lot of women go back. I can't relate to exactly that part what she was talking about, but I know it mentally fuck with you. He said he was sorry. Seeing myself blood and seeing my lip bust. Nah, no thank you. My lips still ain't shit back. Nah, yeah, I ain't sorry. Bitch, you ain't sorry.
When I say this,
I grab that motherfucking bitch and I come any closer.
You know what I'm saying?
Bitch. My mission was on my face.
You know what I'm saying? And I know she just sat there and she thought to herself, she's like, well, I can't fucking wait out. And you know she just sat there and put words out there to where I hope this nigga get his. I know she had. Everybody know you did. You know what I'm saying? You said that hope you wanted to. You didn't try to call people and everything to try to get him fucked up after he fucked you up. But for you to sit there and say he said he was sorry and I went back, that says,
I mean, but love is a complicated thing. But we gonna come back to that. Cause we gonna say that for next week.
Love only complicated when you love that person more than you love yourself.
Yeah.
That's the only time love is complicated. If you don't love yourself more than you love that person, you're gonna be fucked up in the situation.
True, but I gotta say, I don't know the people's situation, but we gonna go more into that shit. They just got off. I was trying to get them a shout out while they was on. Shout out to Tay Music, man, for that musical break, man. And shout out to my boy Dominique earlier, aka Young $5. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for that musical break. We gonna go ahead. We about to pass it around to the new blood up in here. So you know what I'm saying? We about to have the word on the street with my boy Steel Music. And he got Miss Steel up in here today. All right, shout out to Tay Music. You came back on. All right. Yes, I'm Chef 24/7. I thought you knew that. I've been tagging you to stuff. How you not know that? Shout out to the people on Instagram. Lord help you. Anyway, words on the street with my boy Steel Music.
Hey,
What's up, bro? Man, look. I got something I've been holding in for a long time. I got something I've been holding in for a while now.
All right.
Last time I was here, I wanted to say this. I don't understand people.
You don't understand?
I don't know if it's just no.
All right.
Humans. They were humans.
I could dig it.
Sometimes I wish I was from another planet, but I've seen some stupid shit that could have been avoided.
Speak on that. Let's talk about it.
Turned to some more stupid shit that wasn't even supposed to happen. You know, I'm gonna say like this. I'm gonna use this store for instance. Me in the neighborhood, we chilling, everything going like it's supposed to go. Police pull up. 3 niggas got dope, 3 niggas just hanging. You know what I'm saying? 2 niggas got gun, 1 nigga don't. So who's supposed to go to jail when the police pull up? The niggas with the dope and the gun, or the niggas with nothing? Which one is it? The nigga standing out there running your fucking mouth for no reason. People shut up when it's not meant for you. Shut the fuck up. How you go to jail? You know, and what I'm saying all this to say is sometimes us as black people just do too fucking much, man. Too extra. And we wonder why we be in the situation we be in. I don't even think they asking for it, they bargaining for it. You know, they putting prices over their fucking head and you wonder why you get fucked over. And you know, I don't know. Maybe somebody else can help you. I don't understand people, dog. It's weird. I'm gonna just leave that at that. So what? Give me a headache thinking about it. You stupid.
Oh man, the word on the street was Steel Music. The word on the street.
I don't get it.
The word on the street.
It's crazy. How you go to jail when you ain't do nothing? You just posted up chilling, but this nigga here, this nigga had that nigga strap. What's going on?
Miss Steel.
You look obvious standing there.
Since Steel kind of pause. You got anything you want to add on to this? Because you part of this word on the street segment too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Go ahead, go to the mic.
I don't know. I'm listening, y'all.
So you don't have nothing to talk about. You know,
a lot of crazy
nothing about them employees, the work system.
Well, employees. Let me say about them.
There you go.
Employees.
There you go.
Now, employees, you can find some cool ones. You can find some dumb ones.
Some miserable ones.
Oh my God! And they talk about
the same thing.
But they don't know what they talking about.
They get that title.
Oh Lord,
something else.
Oh man, they really have big time there.
My barbecue
From
sauce.
manager to owner.
Fucking 10 pieces dug in with 1 barbecue sauce, bitch.
Y'all stupid, man.
Louisiana is a different kind of culture.
Lacey, y'all not from here?
I ain't from here. I'm way from Tennessee.
I'm sorry.
I'm from Tennessee.
Go back.
Please,
go back.
Now,
It's not West.
what they call a big ratchet.
Big rag.
That's what it is.
Big broke. It's big broke down.
Yeah,
Big broke, big ratchet, big raggedy.
That's another problem with us.
I'm still
Y'all
trying
ain't
to
gonna
get
be
it though.
shitting on my shit. I mean it.
I'm sorry though, but the people, sir.
I'm sorry.
That's
You
why
gotta be sorry.
I don't feel.
Shit,
I
no,
don't-
it's not at all.
It's
the truth.
The truth.
Cause I try to chill with people and they
is
they
hard.
switch on you
Quick.
too fast.
I'm talking about
Too
bad.
fast.
Or they too sneaky, they too shady, they this, they
Yeah.
get secret competition with you.
Right, and I just don't
They it's
understand.
battle of the
They
struggles. And
switch on you
you
while you
tell them
talking.
you battle of the struggles, you got something, and then they
Right.
you tell them you got a Honda, they say, oh, I got a Ferrari. You like, bitch, what?
They know all stars.
I heard of you when y'all the battle of the struggles. Four people that's going at it with each other.
Right.
You sit up there and you tell somebody something bad you got going on, they try to tell you something worse. You be like,
Yeah, we ain't
talking
trying
about
to.
me.
Yeah. It's my time.
Oh, you
talking
telling some shit like I ain't got no job. Oh, cause I just got hired on this.
Right.
So what?
Right.
I just lost my job. You got
Oh,
one. I don't want to talk about
right.
right.
I'm going through some things.
I get what you're saying. I'm a different type of breed. Sometimes I have to ask my am I really from here? 'Cause I don't act like a lot of people from here.
Right.
But I feel what
Right.
you're saying though. I get it.
I'm talking to my landlord because I got a rat infestation up in my apartment complex. So I'm telling him the fucking next door neighbor come out. Oh, let me tell you what my rat's doing. I had to be extra. Well, my fucking rat's going up the wall. Like I just saw
They didn't wait until my doctor had company came out playing double dutch. You trying to figure out what's going on here? What's your favorite part and your worst? What's your favorite part and your favorite part about Louisiana since you've been down here? How long have you been down here?
Well, I've been down here for 2 years now.
Say it again, you been
2 years.
Where you been?
Down here. Round here, down here. You heard me? But it's just a lot. From where I'm from, it's a lot of stuff to do. But other than
Down here, ain't nothing to go to jail.
that's it, killing. It's so much killing. It's men's killing the women's over relationship, love. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's still new to me. I don't understand why not just leave the person. Why kill them? Why y'all gotta do all that? I don't understand.
And sex be to die for.
It be on some deeper shit than that.
Hey, but you know, when you have a sex with a person, you put your spirit with their spirit, so they spirit coming back.
That sacred energy exchange is very low.
That's why they say you have a butt in the oven. You mix it.
You mix it.
But you gotta think about it.
It's crazy.
Oh shit!
I'm still learning the city though. I'm learning it. I'm getting to the hang of it. I'm not to hang too hard.
Now, Mr. and Mrs. Steele, tell them how they can find y'all.
Instagram, Facebook. I don't even know my Instagram name. That's crazy.
It's still music.
Still music.
That's
still
it.
underscore music.
She handles all that. I don't know
I'm
about
like
that
he's
shit.
account.
Yeah, she posts my music and all that shit. I just
That's where I be. I got my own.
Yeah.
What is it? Purple Birdie 08 on Instagram.
Yeah, like she just stopped me from jumping into a contract with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's my dog. And you do your shit. She said stop me. I was going head first, but
Is it hard like supporting a man that's in this industry, like being married to a man in the industry?
Not really. It's all like I said, this all new, but nigga, when I say come home, come home.
Okay.
I dropped that microphone like that.
Girl, I'm on my way home.
That's respect. You know, I ain't got no problem with them. Do your thing and come on home. That's all. Don't do too much. Do what you gotta do. By the time
Ladies and gentlemen,
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we need to be did some laying down or doing something else.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was word on the street. With Still Music and Miss Still. All right, y'all. We got a little comedy for y'all. So look, I'm about to start presenting a new segment on this show. I thought of doing what's trending, but after my rant last week about internet shit, I kind of like said I'm about to do something new. Okay. So I have been blessed to find this set of videos that I didn't know exist, and I'm mad as fuck because nobody didn't tell me. Is it born? No. Everybody knows our boy 2 Chainz.
Oh, Titty Boy.
Yes.
Titty
So
Man.
2 Chainz has been trying some of the most craziest things. So we're gonna take us an adventure with 2 Chainz. On today's adventure with 2 Chainz, 2 Chainz eat at the most expensive retirement home.
No.
Yes. We gonna be having a day with 2 Chainz.
But I worked in about 5 retirement homes and they food be good. I learned how to make this food.
Would you eat
First of all,
I learned how to make this pudding called pistachio fluff. I'm
ladies
make
and
it
gentlemen,
for real. I ain't like
this is our journey with 2 Chainz. Shout out to GQ.
Don't make no pistachio shit.
Bananas and shit.
Yeah. That will roll with black folk. Now they be trying to experience too much shit. Shit ain't for you.
You don't eat rice cakes.
Shit ain't for
You
you.
gotta
Like Rice
finish.
Krispies. Fuck you. Shit ain't for you. You want to be bougie and shit.
I'm too black to be bougie.
Go and eat sushi and gotta get one of them.
Give me raw fish, give me catfish, bitch.
Yeah, you want that bit fried bird.
Old folks.
Yeah, look at the 2 Chainz been trying all sorts of shit. That's what
They eating gold hamburgers and shit.
That's when you know you high as a fuck.
Buttermilk fries.
You too high. You too high to be eating something that small. What the fuck I'm gonna do with this, man?
Right.
Make burger rolls.
Eat it with the big stuff. You use that spoon, eat your big shit.
Oh, yeah.
That was beautiful. Thank you.
That shit look like it gonna top of some shit.
Almost like a mayonnaise. And it's made with Old Bay seasoning, some fresh citrus, and just a
Watch me do it.
I can see that, huh?
We got some silverware there for you. And a napkin.
He type of nigga babe with his pinky out.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh, pick it up.
That works as well.
He uses his hands.
Get the fuck out of here. My chain gotta be extra. You got like 9 rings on one fucking hand. It's on this.
Now, what's about to say something dumb? Something
Yeah,
dumb.
shake him another one.
Scamperlicious. Like he about to say some old
He can't even say nothing. It's so nasty.
Yeah, he said he need a couple more of them. Hey.
For the entree,
You high.
for the entree, so let me say to make it a little oysters you did.
No more.
What he said? Give us the oysters again.
Make some more of them. Make some more of them.
Fuck the other shit.
Then he done made it. 2 Chainz done made this man make a whole other oyster and set it up.
Look, one, give me 5.
Look.
What the
For the entree, we first served them here
I don't want
Florida lobster tail
Oh,
with
yeah.
sweet truffles right on top, nice charred
They
grilled
look
asparagus,
raw than a
and
motherfucker.
potatoes.
I don't know about them
Truffle
asparagus,
with
but they
potatoes.
Look how he high.
I
Ugh.
told you, hey, I think lobster's my favorite. To finish it off, we have an herb sauce that we're just gonna drizzle.
You
Let me
high.
do that one time, next time. Certainly, have a knife there for you if you'd like that. Can
He
you?
don't do right.
Baby, the actual sleeve do that or what? I gotta get me a Gucci sweater. You got sound effects.
I never had lobster before.
I grilled it.
Tastes like a big
Shit,
crawfish.
actually. Somebody bought a whole bunch of lobster tails and
It's
fed
like
it.
a meaty
that
ass
music in the
crawfish.
background is making it seem
The
dramatic as
violin.
hell.
Yeah, well,
But that's 2 Chainz.
right.
And then nigga come on with the rap
You know
name
you
Titty Boy
supposed to just
Dramatic.
sample the shit. He told me man to
Yeah.
Like he got dinner or
But,
something.
bruh, I'm telling you, I've spent all morning watching like 6 videos. I'm like, man, I'm about to start playing this.
The gold shit.
We served it with the raspberry
18 karat gold.
18 karat gold.
Damn.
And this is what
Gold
dragon fruit
sprinkle
looks
on.
like. I never do that. Be careful, it's a little prickly. Now, how do you know when you have a fresh dragon?
Do y'all know anything about dragon fruit out there?
How do you know?
Smoke some dragon fruit.
Cactus family. Look at that beautiful flesh on the
That shit
inside.
look like ice cream in the middle.
Is it like cookies and
For
cream?
real, that shit look
Look
good.
like the order McFlurry from McDonald's.
Right, a little sushi on it.
Who knew this?
He said, did you know that? That's how it looked. It was. I said, yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah, like
You see what that flesh
vinegar.
looks like? Come on, man. That looks it.
Is that some ice
I
cream?
said, that look interesting.
Fuck with that.
So saying is a real nigga. For
I be
real.
on that truffle shit though. I be on that bitch.
This is raspberry. That's good, man. Awesome. 13,000 don't seem so bad now, dude.
Shit.
Dang.
For that shit?
Who gonna
Nah, tell that fucking police.
Yes, they lay in here. Then you get to get lobster, oysters, a dragonfly. What you call these?
A dragonfly. A dragonfly. And they're not even probably feeding these people that type of shit.
Oh man! Shout out to 2 Chainz. That was a moment with 2 Chainz. Oh man, 2 Chainz trying to discuss some shit. Oh Lord. Oh shit. We back. It's 11:05, and we about to turn it over to my boy Barry with Real Man Talk. Shit. Yeah, it's your time.
It's my time already.
Yeah, last week we got rid of what you were saying, but it ended up we didn't get what you wanted to discuss. So what you got for us today? What you bringing to the table?
I put the glasses on for this one.
Tonight, since Miss Lady Boss came with her topic, Coco. Fuck you. Since the boss came with her topic, I want to touch on the domestic violence situation. It's like, men. I understand y'all.
Your mama watching tonight because I'm gonna tell on you. She ain't watching.
Yeah, she ain't got.
He brought this topic up, ma.
But I ain't talking about relationships.
Same thing. He finna dog somebody out for something, ma.
Yeah, I'm coming to dog out the bitch made men. The men that feel as if it's their right to they're entitled to beat on someone else's daughter because they choose not to. And then you know what? The main time when a man get mad and want to beat on a woman is when she told him that she don't want to be bothered with him no more, or she have caught him cheating, or he been doing something that he had no business doing.
How you gonna whoop my ass because I caught you cheating?
Because he's a bitch man.
His mother should be ashamed of herself.
Well, she can't because that's her baby.
But she raised him like that.
But wait, at the same time, sometimes women have a lot. When you allow your children to see you do certain shit or allow certain shit around them, they do it. It's just like if a girl comes to see her mother having men in and out her bedroom, she gonna grow up and do the same thing. Your children are a reflection of you. That's what a lot of people get fucked up. When they get to a certain age, yes, they are responsible for the things that they do. You did your part. You gotta wash your hands. But at the end of the day, your children are a reflection of you. A lot of times these men that, I'm not gonna be like my dad and my dad wouldn't, they do the same thing to their kids.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. You're agreeing to what I'm saying. Like that's my fucking topic. Your motherfucking ass trying to rebuttal and agree. Shit. You can't agree and rebut. But that's what I'm saying though. It's to the point to where it's getting out of control because the women are sticking to themselves. They're being single. They're raising these kids by themselves. They are being led to be sexually challenged. Right. Because I figured I'm not bisexual because I ain't buying no sex. We gonna be together. We gonna be together. That's fucked up. Ain't no in between. If we fight, we gonna fight because we humans. We always, opposites attract. But we ain't gonna get to the point. That's not always a good thing. I understand, but the fights I'm talking about pillow fights. I'm talking about throwing cakes at your ass. I ain't talking about
throwing cake at me, muscle.
And we gonna eat that bitch. You trill.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I will throw a cake at you if it's the kind I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like a zebra cake or something like that. I throw a zebra cake at your ass.
You know what? That was relationships back in the day was strong when they did stuff like that. Nowadays they don't. They're just too bougie to do stuff like that. Don't get that.
Yeah.
If you put cake in my motherfucking face about her, I'm gonna put some mustard in your nose. Like,
but you trying to kill a man?
It's just a simple fact.
He killed my hair.
We gotta own up to
shampoo when he threw that cake.
We have to own up to our fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of men out here fucking up. I'm one of them. I fuck up.
So you bait women down when you fuck up? Just one of your fuck up?
Oh no.
You're stupid.
I'm not because if I have to think about putting my hands on a woman, I'm gonna get out the situation. I'm not gonna talk to you.
What would make you want to hit a woman?
What would make me hit a woman? Or want to hit a woman?
Yeah, that's what I said. What would make you
disrespect?
Such
as
too much mouth.
I ain't gonna say too much mouth because now you got to, as a black man, you got to expect a black woman that's been strong, independent for herself. You gonna have to expect her to have a feisty mouth and a badass attitude because she feels
that's not all of us.
I'm saying
that ain't all of us. All of us don't do that. Some of us actually just take that shit and go.
But see, but that becomes boundaries too, though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes women cross the line.
What? Did I push a button?
Like, all of them, you open the door, my nigga.
Did I push a button? But, you know, it's like we have to, you know, as black men, you know, we got to expect black women to have something to say when we say something. You know, because a black woman gonna feel like, oh, you ain't my daddy, you can't tell me.
But you gotta set boundaries with your woman too, though. So that way it won't be no misunderstanding.
And there's a lot of things.
Why y'all men get mad? We call y'all bitch.
Because I ain't nobody bitch. My mama ain't gonna call me a bitch. My mama don't call me bitch. So therefore I'm nobody's bitch.
You just don't know she call you a bitch because when I called and talked about you, she said that bitch made
you said about did on some real shit.
I don't even know why we get married because y'all call each other bitches and we still little bitch. We still
something wrong with me. I don't get mad when a man calls me.
I don't address my partners as bitch. You know, I'm trying to help you out. I may call a woman a bitch when she's acting bitchish. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all have bitchy ways.
You want to get your ass put out the house?
Now, when a woman call a man a bitch,
is all good.
Because he showed her bitch ways. Because a real woman is not about to call no real man no bitch at all. So if a woman call a man bitch, that means he showed her some bitch ways. So I'm gonna wrap this up because the chef over there throwing 4 up at me. You know, it's you know, fellas, I got free game sessions coming up. You know, so we gonna try to work on this shit. You know, you ain't gonna say, yo, fuck you, Barry, you single. You ain't the fuck you know nothing about. Hey, motherfucker, I'm single by choice. I'm single by choice.
Shut the fuck up and bring your sponge,
that's
nigga.
and soak this shit up. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, fellas, we gotta treat our black women as queens. We have to because
when they're acting like
it. At the end of the day. When y'all acting like it because some of y'all act like
bitches for real.
Well,
I got you.
Y'all born with double standards, so I'm not gonna go into that. I'm talking to the fellas tonight.
All women have 3 phases: crazy, fucked up, and nutty.
I'm all 3. Look, tell them niggas take care of their children. Tell them take care of their kids.
And please, fellas, take care of your children because
the ones you know yours.
The ones you know yours. The ones that you around. You know, it don't matter what your baby mama doing and stuff like that. You don't have to have money to take care of your child. Because most of these women is taking care of the children, making sure these children got shoes, clothes, everything else. Just spend time with these children. Let these children know that you are there, you know?
I got a question before we wrap this up. Barry, you're a father too, right?
Yes.
If your children's mom called you and she said she was going through a tough time and that she needed you to give her something on her rent where your children live, are you one of those fathers that believe, well, yeah, my children got to stay over there, my baby mama's struggling, my children's struggling? Or do you say, bitch, tell that nigga that you was fucking last week to pay your rent or help you with your life bill?
Well, to be completely honest,
God is watching you, sir. Be very careful.
I'll tell you about that one day. That's gonna get to that. But to be completely honest, I've had both sides in me, the immature and the mature.
I feel it.
You see what I'm saying? Because it wasn't me being immature, it was more of me being jealous or me being like feeling some type of way because it was like, fuck. Me and my baby mama actually was married. So like I'm not about to sit here and take care of you or your house when you got a nigga coming through. That was the immature way. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the right way to feel.
You know what I'm saying? The mature Barry is like, you know, it don't matter. If you coming to me and you saying that you may need help or this or that, you know what I'm saying? I have to. Being that I don't want my kids to hear any bullshit as your daddy got us like this because he couldn't help or whatever. You know, I don't want that the negativity to be hanging over my children's head. So yeah, I would help my baby mama if she needed help because my 2 are there. You know what I'm saying? They are there. So I will. I have no problem. Like if she needed some groceries, if she needed anything, I'm there.
Okay, but what if you had a baby mama that won't help herself?
Well, if you have a baby mama that won't help yourself, that means you should go and get your child because you losing your child because she's not there for her. So how she gonna be there for the child? So as a man, you supposed to go over there and do something. You can't force her to do what she don't want to do. Boom, but you gotta take care of the kids.
All right, Barry, tell them how they can get this knowledge from.
Oh, well, y'all can catch me on Facebook, Barry Smith, on Instagram. I'm Smiths2. Y'all can catch me on Kitchen Talk Radio. We're going live every Thursday, and I'm gonna have free segments.
Hell yeah.
Segments are free game, and I got a segment called Random Rants with an asshole. I got a lot of segments about to be coming up. We got a little book for y'all ass that got a lot of shit up in it. But I haven't brought to y'all. I've been kind of scared of myself. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Real brother talk.
Y'all have a good night, and I appreciate the airtime.
That was real brother talk with Barry Smith. Shit. All right, y'all. We got one more song in the arsenal. Oh man. Tay Coco say tell it how it is. I mean Coco Tay say tell it how it is. Shout out to Tay Music.
Yeah, what up, Tay? Wait, hold up. You so disrespectful. That ain't how you spell my name. You know damn well my Coco is spelled C-O-A-C-O. How dare you spell it C-O-C-O?
Anyway. We about
to my damn seat.
All right, we about to go ahead and to our last musical break for the night. And then we gonna come back. We gonna have Kumba talk, and then we gonna wrap it up with my little segment. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna come back. This is Kitchen Talk. Kumba talk.
Kumba. And creative talk. Creativity.
Yes. I don't know what y'all said.
That beat goes
still a shit. Hey, look, I can roll through my playlist right now, and you see every fucking song Juvenile put out in that motherfucker. Except that Project ain't. I can't find it. Don't think I can't find, bro. Project ain't. I listen to all of them.
Man, every chance I get, I put Juvie on. Most days, I have to put Juvie on.
Yeah, to get your day started.
Get your day started.
You're right.
I can tell you one song I don't want ever hear no more is back that ass up. Why? Because I have this old lady that come in the French quarters. I work in the French quarters. I bought it. She in the fucking French quarters every weekend. Girl, you look good. Once shaking her ass like in her 60s with a thong on, everything. Like, grandma gets it in.
I didn't know where that question was coming from.
Yeah, that's jelly, not jam. My granny, baby. The old-fashioned fucker, nigga. It's a preserve. Got that granny preserved by the curve singing back that ass up.
New cast holds turned up. I fucks with the new cast. This is the most turned up cast we had so far, bro. I told you. This is the most turned up cast. I fucks with it.
Can we say fuck on the radio?
Yeah, as after 10 o'clock, so FCC rules don't really apply.
Fuck all night.
You can say whatever you want, as long as you're not bashing like a certain group of demographics.
I'm not gonna bash nobody for very narrow.
This woman on the elevator, they gonna feel some type of way.
I'm not. I'm about to play the video and all of that.
Yeah.
But
point, right?
But what I got is not really necessarily based on racism.
No,
I know what I'm saying, because when I watched it, the first thing popped into my head, like, I'm tired of seeing this shit.
Right. Make you just on
humanity.
But instead of getting to that point, I'm thinking. I'm using my brain. So my question is, you know what I'm saying? If you feel threatened by somebody, no matter what their background or demographic, would you follow them? And is it worth following?
Right.
You know
is it worth your life?
Or are you going to act so ignorant that you get an internet nickname, or you doing this for fame?
Are you following the right one?
I think
right, but he didn't press no charge.
Didn't know how to tell that man. That's all that was.
I think
she wanted some dick and didn't know how to tell that man. That's all that was.
Followed the right one.
You know that man live over there. You want that man on.
You done seen him before.
Yeah, you know him.
You done seen that man before.
She wanted to introduce herself.
He wanted to pound her flat back out.
She didn't know how to introduce herself.
Or what? Because when he went to talk,
I don't know why women go crazy over black niggas. It's all right.
You want to say that because you're used to it.
Right. They don't
that's why you say it.
Right.
That's why because she's used to it. And it's not that she's used to it. She just ain't had no good black people. She had some eye.
That's right.
He come go through my girl. I don't fuck with you no
I love my black man. I love my black man.
White dick ain't that bad though. White dick, why they can't want their own dick on their own?
I ain't never been there.
I ain't never had no white dick, so I can't. You about to come back. You about to come back.
You like black niggas don't know how to stroke right. How many dicks? They break out in the sweat before they even get in the hole.
I tell you one thing.
What the fuck is you sweating for?
She had a
Why are
bad
you sweating right now?
She had a bad back.
Oh,
Upset.
Shit.
We are back. We are back. We are back with these crazy folks. Shout out to Youngin Tay. Shout out to Youngin Tay, man, watching us from home on Instagram. What's happening, brother? What's up, man? I mentioned y'all earlier. All right, y'all. So we about to pass it on to my boy, and then we gonna go ahead to my last segment, which features myself. So it's time for that real talk, that good talk, that Kumba talk with King Leo.
Yeah. So my question tonight is, if say you meet somebody and it is so dope, like you in a week you feeling this person, like y'all talking to each other, everything is going right, and when do you know you're in love?
Oh, when is it appropriate to say you're in love?
Yes.
Or when do you know you're in love?
When do you know? Like, cause I feel
You
like
know
when
your
the
dick just
situation
raised
is
up for no
real,
reason. You hear me? When you're in love. And that bitch just yeah, you're on.
Everybody got their own, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is all about the person, you know. It could be, you can meet a person 10 minutes and feel like you in love with that person.
All
you know
on
what I'm
the
saying?
chemistry, you know.
Yeah, that's how it's all about the person chemistry between the two. You know, you really gotta go off of that. You really can't just say there's a time limit on being able to say that you're in love with that person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't put a time limit on that.
We know that for a fact.
The shit could happen quick.
You're right. You ain't lying.
Especially
I mean, to be honest with you, brother, I feel love don't have no time limit.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I know you just said that. I'm just saying my part. Because you might have a different reason than me. You know what I'm saying? Because you can find okay, you meet this chick, you talking to her, y'all find out y'all connect, right? You could be in love, right? But you are not to the next level of there's layers to love. You know, there's the first stage, which is the honeymoon stage, like, oh, you got everything I need, or I got, you know, and y'all work it out. Then there's that get to know you stage where you gotta really love somebody because now you see their flaws. Right. And then after that, you got that old folks love, like, hey, you fucked up, I'm fucked up, but we can make this shit work. We get along good enough to call each other and say we in love.
Wait, hold on, let me say this though. Let me wait, hold up. Let me say, shut up, Barry. I got it. Let me say this. And this is for the three of y'all. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, three of y'all.
Wait, 4 of y'all. Hold up.
Oh, three of y'all.
Yeah, it's for the 4 of y'all.
Are you finished or are you done?
Okay, no, I'm not done at all. I'm parking. I'm getting there. Wait, nigga.
We gonna roll on your ass. We letting you know now.
Why? If take out the sex part. If y'all have women, you married.
I ain't say shit about sex.
L, shut up. I'm trying to get there.
Chef, I don't know who L is.
Look, so like I was saying, take sex out the situation. Could you vibe with a woman or deal with a woman if y'all had been, like he say, vibing and getting to know each other and hanging out, talking, texting, going on dates, and she wasn't giving the coochie up. You ain't getting no oral, she ain't giving up no coochie, no none of that. It's just a hug and a, you know, that's it.
That's how we were.
Could you? That might have been my fucker with my husband, but look. So what? I'm kidding it. Look, so I'm saying, could y'all fuck with a woman to like vibe with her and it's kind of lovely she wasn't giving y'all none?
As a matter of fact, we will respect her more.
It's all about your
actually have.
A lot of times men initiate sex though.
But believe it or not, you know you can have a sexual energy exchange without having sex. We can be talking on the phone, and my dick could get hard just from this intelligent conversation that we have, and that's like, you know, that's intellectual conversation that's turning both of us on. So your juices can start flowing and my dick can start thumping just because of the sexual energy
shit. But I feel
that's powerful. They're going to show you how the power exchange, how that shit works.
Right? Do y'all believe dick make a woman crazy?
Shit. No, it's the way.
Hold on, Nick. I heard Nick talking. Look at me. What did he say? What did they say, Nick? You feel like dick make a woman crazy? Honestly,
if they not mature enough. If they immature,
if this is a 16-year-old fucking a 21-year-old,
yeah, she gonna be crazy.
Going to jail.
But
If he's slanging that
hopefully
bitch,
when she over 25 and she matured and dick just ain't
Dick don't make me go
Right.
I had some good dick.
Y'all know
Don't drive me
size
crazy.
really don't matter, considering
Sir,
that y'all
sir,
vaginas are
sir,
4
sir,
inches
let me
wide.
explain something.
Whoa!
4 inches.
the vagina is only
The
that
only
fucking
vagina is just this.
Sir, but who wants somebody with a dick this big going in their hole and
That-
he's
hey, that's
and
not
all
a
you
dick.
doing is this and he doing this and you just rolling back. You
that
can't
is
even
not a
Well,
dick.
you
That's
can't
a
fuck,
second
fuck.
he
dick.
done broke out of the whole sweat. His dick ain't even got in the hole.
That's not
So
a dick.
what is good dick? What are you feeling right now? If his dick ain't even or he asked you, that's it. Wait, that's it? Is that it? That's it?
Nigga, do you feel it?
Oh, see, that's how y'all
I'm
go crazy when y'all
I'm
get that dick. That's when y'all go crazy. That dick.
I don't like no
Not just
big
regular
dick, but I don't like it
It
small.
don't even have to be that big. It's just that good. It's just
how you slang.
for real.
Just give me an oversized wheel. That's it. I'm saying like you need wheels in the water boiling.
They give you a mantle and not a ball part.
Yeah.
Yo,
So
you know what?
Oh, shit. Why didn't bring my fucking charger, bro?
All I can say is this.
He said his kidney hurt.
I can't even say shit. All I can do is just throw my hands up and shake my head.
That boy
You know
say
what?
size of the boat don't matter. Shit.
it's the motion and all.
Fuck
Shit.
that, nah.
And you know what?
Your key don't need to fit my
That's how a lot of
You
women
can't
get caught up in
there.
the situations that they caught up in.
Right.
What you
And then
mean? What you
they gonna
mean?
blame you
What you mean?
for having good dick,
Look,
but ain't
I
shit.
don't. I had some good.
They
dick
gonna
anyway,
blame
so
you,
it
but
didn't
that was
work.
your
guy-
fucking choice.
I'm going to say it like this.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, I ain't.
A wise guy I know
She
about
got no
it.
weave like that?
Yeah, you already know how y'all do it.
Hey, when you finish, I want to ask a question. I got a question.
Okay.
I got a good question.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, because all I got is a statement. We got a few
Check
minutes
this
left
out.
on this.
Alright, you fucking with this broad. Say you got like a 6-piece, but she got a side nigga got a 12-piece. You did. He hit her with that bitch like 3 times a week. Y'all doing y'all thing every night. And you can't tell the difference in between what you been working on and another nigga been working on. How that go?
I don't know.
That's funny because I slept with a chick that was with an NBA player. She was married to an NBA player.
Hmm?
Now I'm fucking 5'4". This guy is 6'4".
So
She told me I pleased her better than he did. And I know it wasn't a lie because baby girl came back to her husband was ready to kill me. So I was like, okay,
You must
she's telling the truth.
You
Like,
must have jump high.
Okay,
She's
so
telling the
tell me
truth.
this here then. When she leave a happy home for that side nigga with that 13-piece, my number keep going up. But when she leave for that 13-piece, what's with that? Why do women do that?
They selfish.
There you go, Nick. I'm gonna let you take this.
They're selfish.
I can't answer that.
Is it the size of the penis or is
No,
it?
It's
gotta
not the
be
size.
something
It
in it.
depends on the type of female you're dealing with. Because for me, it's not always the size of the penis. Because a lot of dick I had wasn't even good. I'm just good at what I do. I'm good at like that.
Right.
So,
That's what she
because a
said.
lot of niggas be thinking they be doing something. I be
That's
like,
some shit a Saturday
I
terrorist
don't
would say.
know. No, that's some actual
That's some
factual
shit
shit.
a
I
Saturday
say.
terrorist
That
would
was the
say.
fuck I was about to say. I had some good shit.
All big dick ain't good dick. And little dick is just struggling dick.
So you
And
small
ain't
big
no
brothers,
woman-
you have a
and
chance.
Ain't no woman finna leave no happy home to go get some other dick unless she just not happy.
Right.
Because if I ever, like I said, if she ain't gonna leave no happy home to go get some other dick, if we ain't finna go get no other dick. Period.
Right.
I'm happy where I'm at. That's just like a man.
Hey,
I'm happy where I'm at.
I'm
To
making
be
it work
honest,
where to work.
you motherfuckers ain't never happy.
Never.
I'm very easy.
Never.
Bullshit.
I'm very easy.
Oh,
ain't never happy.
Never.
So
Yeah,
what you
Name
it's
gonna
something,
do?
wait, name something y'all did
You
or
might
said
have a
to a woman that
comfortable
didn't make her
machine.
happy.
It
Y'all
may have had her happy for that moment.
Right.
But after that moment,
That's a lie.
your bipolarness kick in.
I'm not bipolar. I'm
Y'all-
one way all day, every day. If I'm
you-
They
happy,
may
I'm
be
happy.
comfortable, but they're
No, I'm
never
not double
completely happy.
standard.
Never completely happy.
Barry, I'm not double standard. It's not that. If a man do something to make me happy, I'm old school on some shit. If a man come up in the house with some flowers after we got into it, I can't even be mad at you. It's just the fact that you even made an effort to try to, You brought flowers. You ready to talk? Okay, cool. What you want? I don't give a fuck
about it again.
I don't give a fuck if it's a rose. No, because I want to talk to women after it happened and we discuss it, agree, disagree, whatever it is. All right, cool. I don't want to talk about it no more. There's other shit we gotta talk about.
Okay, King
I'm
Leo.
glad I don't have that problem.
Tell them how they can find you, brother.
We be cool now.
Y'all already know I'm on Instagram, Quentin_Tarantino, Facebook King Leo, and y'all be looking out for the Kumba gear coming out. New TV shows, online TV shows.
Explain it for those who don't know what Kumba is.
So Kumba is keeping us uplifting, marketing Black awareness, and it's an acronym for creativity as well. Kumba. That's what it's creativity in Swahili. But yeah, it's definitely something that's for us. I'm bringing that Fubu style.
You say dog style is why.
Now, I do apologize because I forgot I do have one more song on reserve that I promised I was going to play. So I'm about to go ahead and play that, and then I'm going to come back with the final segment of the night. You know what it is. It's the Kitchen Talk.
Yeah, I'm not doing y'all motherfuckers. So, what did y'all do for a woman that she was not appreciative of?
What I mean? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Came home.
I'm a good fucking dude. I cook, I clean up the house, I work, and I fuck.
And babysit if we got her.
Yeah, but I don't get that. I don't get all of that.
But
No matter how good I do, I don't get that.
He getting his dick sucked before he goes.
I know it sounds nice.
This is what happened.
Mary J. Blige.
Perfect example.
Mr. Wrong, how that song went?
Yeah.
Mr. Good, too boring, and Mr.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why.
I ain't
That's
boring.
why.
It goes like
I
this.
ain't bored. I get the
Women always get
I'm
the
telling you
bad
the fuck
women, and the good women get the bad men. That's just that's why I was asking that question. You know, it's the side of how is it different? It's not, but it does. It's not always a good thing, but opposites attract. They always attract. It's just a magnet.
Yo, what is it?
That's true.
All the time.
It's I always see it perform
Just like the women
when I
that got
went
kids on
with
here,
them with you.
that's, you know what I'm saying, struggling, trying
That's-
to make
that's
food
what I
for their
always
kids.
see
They got an ain't shit baby daddy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then the ain't shit baby mama got a good baby daddy. The shit goes like that. That shit is two-way street. Motherfuckers got lost going to Sesame Street as kids. Now they fucked up on the other street. So that's just how the shit goes. You grow up talking about I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that for my kids, I'm not gonna do this with my kids, and you turn around and do the same shit you said you wasn't gonna do.
Hello?
That's just how the shit goes.
Hey, what's that?
If the man make you be happy, you gonna get whatever you want.
That's just how the shit goes.
Hey, we got a caller, guys. We got a caller about to call in.
That's just how the shit goes.
Whenever when you doing your part, you want you to know nothing gonna be perfect. You gonna fuck up your time. But if you doing
Shout out
everything
to
you
you,
supposed to do, you get anything you
You
want
part
from
our
me.
musical break
My
tonight.
husband loves me. If you do everything right, and I've been through some shit with my husband, you get whatever you want from me. But when you start slipping, I start tripping.
But you gotta
Straight
think
up.
about this.
You don't come home at night. Don't expect no hot meal to be waiting for you and the husband. my nigga.
Well, see, that
Don't
shit,
expect
that's
your
out of
clothes
respect.
washed. I'm not taking your
That's out
lunch
of
from work.
respect.
Nigga, no, we what's
That's out of respect.
Yeah,
That
I'm glad
means
you
the
know. Sit your
motherfuckers don't
ass down.
respect
Let's
you no
talk about
more
it.
when they stop coming home.
Right.
When they come home the next day, that means I don't respect you and I don't give a fuck what you gonna say. I'm still coming through this door. That's because
Then
you
they come-
allowed that.
Then they come through the door and start old bitch ass up.
Yeah,
You be
because
like,
you looking
how
at
you
them
walking
crazy.
this bitch?
Because they want to get down first. They want to get down first. Hey, but see, that's what I'm saying. That's what, like I said last week, that's the shit y'all women allow. Just like that's the same shit men allow. Because it's some women that go out and be out all
All right, y'all,
night
we about to
and
come back
come
on.
home.
We about to come back on.
You know, that's just how the shit goes. Get what you
We about
allow.
to come back on. We got somebody on the phone, y'all. I know I'm letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know. All right, and we are back, and we have somebody on the line. Who we talking to? Hello? You still there?
Yeah,
Who we talking to?
they talking to the infamous Tay Music.
Oh, what's up, Tay? What's good?
What's poppin', y'all?
Nothing. We played your song, girl. You?
Oh, that's what that was?
I seen it on the YouTube live.
Oh shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what's good in your hood?
Yeah, you know, already know you got work.
Yeah. I understand. That's that work life. Shoot. Well, look, I know you got some stuff coming up. I know you're gonna be out there on the 26th at this Laugh Out Loud show warehouse for the Baton Rouge showcase. You know what I'm saying? So, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm still ready.
All right. There will be a new winner this month. There will be a new winner this month. Coco got to be on the sideline.
I'm dropping through that bitch, so y'all gonna kiss the bit down.
Yeah.
Wait, what you say?
He asked me to
Oh,
perform.
you can't have this down. It's my turn now.
Oh, I didn't.
Hey, you gonna have to battle with me, shout out.
Sweetheart, good luck with that. Let me tell you something. Coco winning from the sidelines. I'm still on that trophy.
You want my
I don't know, man. I have to talk to some people, man.
No, I'm serious. You get on the list, that ain't nothing.
I want the mic. I want the trophy.
Hey,
You gotta compete for that.
Yeah.
You gonna have to
You gotta compete for that. Damn, all of y'all.
boxing
Hold on, I just realized.
Straight up. I
Barry,
got it.
with it.
Barry gonna be in the competition.
Oh no, I won't.
Oh,
I was just saying, no, I'm not
you don't
gonna.
know?
No. I was just gonna come and watch.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
I'm just coming and watch.
I'm
I
happy.
don't
So
want
like
to
that.
perform.
If you want to.
I don't want to perform.
So let's see your opportunity.
Oh, I'm about to say shit. Anyway, my fault, Tay. My fault. Anyway, baby, tell them what else you got going on. I'm sorry.
I won't see. You know? I won't perform.
right now, you know what I'm saying? I got a mixtape. It's gonna be done next month. It's called 9512. I will be performing at Ruffin. If anybody knows where that is and where that's at, I'll let everybody know the date and time for that. But I mean, as of right now, I'm just dropping hits, working, trying to get down there to you, to get on the big station. Coco, that's my favorite business partner.
Oh, I know.
Man, we appreciate you. We appreciate you, man. Tell them how they can find you, Tay.
Y'all can I'm on Snapchat at Tay Music. Instagram is Tay_music. That's MUSIK. Tay is PAYE. You know, a lot of people forget the E. And Facebook is Tay Montana. So I don't have no Twitter, never will in my life. So
Tay, what made you name your mixtape? What you named it?
9512.
Yeah. Sound like a code you trying to get to the police. We want to open up, let us know.
Oh no, fuck no. See, my little girl is born in 2012. Let's get that all the way straight. And I'm born in 95, so 9512 is the where that comes from.
Okay. That's what's up.
Shit. Well, we appreciate you, Tay.
I appreciate you, for playing my music on the station. I appreciate everybody over there that's listening. I was watching y'all live today. Y'all, some else had me cracking up. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate y'all.
Hey, I'm gonna use your album title as a pick 4 tomorrow night, yeah?
Oh, back it up.
Appreciate you, Tay Music.
Keep it up. Keep shining, Queen.
Oh man. All right, y'all. We about to get into this last little segment. You know what I'm saying? The shit that y'all been waiting to talk about. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and cut this music.
Let's watch the video.
Yeah, so let y'all know what I got coming to the table today is they had a situation that happened literally like a day ago. And I know right now with the internet going on, we have Park Patty, whatever her name is, Cornerstone Caroline, you know what I'm saying? All the rest, like random people of a certain culture calling the police on African American people because they're just doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling, living life. So they had an incident, and I really want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it from the racial aspect real quick. I just want to bring the question to you. Take the race out of it. If you somewhere in your apartment complex and somebody look unfamiliar to you, but they going into this complex, you know what I'm saying? If anybody look unfamiliar to you and where you're going and what you're doing, would you really follow them? Is it worth following them? Or is all these people that are doing this trying to look for fame and a cute internet nickname so they can have their 5 minutes of fame? I don't know, but let's find out. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to actually go to the news clip instead of the actual thing because all you hear is a lot of talking. So let's go to the news clip. Shout out to CBS News.
Americans too.
Right.
We're Americans.
I'm that rookie.
You dig?
native.
See, this is a situation.
From a late night at the office.
Into my building. Okay.
It's my business, so I need to get out my way.
Okay, what unit?
I don't need to say that information. So excuse me now.
I'm uncomfortable.
Okay, you can be uncomfortable. That's your discretion.
So this bitch is
A
elevator.
tenant who lives on the third
That's
floor
what I say,
of
elevator
Shirt
lane.
Boss created a roadblock.
I don't like the fact you have your phone in my face.
Okay, I don't like the fact that you're blocking me before I pay.
All
So
I'm
look.
asking is what unit?
But you're not, I don't need to tell you that information,
If
man.
you want to come into my building,
It's not your building. You're not the owner. You pay rent.
sir, you walked up on a street.
Yes, yes, and I've already buzzed in.
Tolls shows a father.
This motherfucker here, Debo Ponte. I wouldn't have hit him though. Like, I would have did probably what he did. It was square. No, he checked up. When he got to the end of the thing, he checked up. He said, "Look, man." She said, "What's your name? Can I talk to you?" She said, "No, don't talk to me. Don't even fuck with me." You know what I'm saying?
You look pretty stupid over there. Have a nice night. And my name is Mr. Tolls.
That's where
And close the door.
Yeah, dealing with the man. You want some nigga dick? Like, bitch, you didn't follow me tonight. You don't come get this thing.
Because if I didn't
That
have my
boy look
camera
like
out,
Roger Rabbit.
He don't even look dangerous. Like, God just.
Right.
I feel that.
Look like
He
he
look like
Yeah,
he
right.
need the building.
His hairline dangerous.
Like I said, this.
That boy fucked up.
Don't respond negative. Don't go after the lady. Let her be at peace. Let her live her life.
News 4 buzzed the woman's unit. It also called numbers listed for her, but never got her response.
I'm not even mad at her. I'm not upset with her. I'm not gonna go after her legally or anything like that. I wish her the best. Still got to have a conversation with her, a presentable conversation with her.
In St. Louis, Vincent Blandon.
So that was in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Look at the shit that we gotta go through.
Right. Not just
As
that.
humans. It's just humans. It's not even about color.
Certain humans.
Yeah, 'cause
Shell,
they never-
Keep it all the way down.
You said take
Certain
race out
people.
of it. I'm just not gonna speak on this one because I
Well, you can take race out of it.
Now
without
here,
saying
this
black or
is
white.
another situation.
Yeah,
I want to play this one. Hold on, right quick. I'm gonna play this one for y'all. Check this out. Hold on, hear me out. They had another situation that happened recently too. This is another one.
And there was a white woman who saw him and thought to her,
Wait, she
no,
saw
that
him
doesn't
do what?
compute. There's no
Watch.
way a
All right.
black man can be babysitting white children. She approached him and had a conversation with him and the children. Here is his Facebook video. His name's Corey Lewis, as he posted on Facebook.
Yo.
I'm babysitting, right? Y'all see what I got 2 kids in the backseat with me. I'm babysitting. There's this lady across the street. We just came from Subway and Walmart.
I'm about to discuss
This
it
lady
because I've seen vice
over
versa.
here,
I've seen
she's
white people
following
with black
me.
kids all the
All the
time. But do
time.
I follow them?
Hell no. I
This
ain't
lady is
mind
following
my
me
business.
because
Fucking white nephew.
I got 2 kids in the back seat that does not look like me. This lady across the street, she asked to see the little girl that I'm with so she can ask her if she knows who I am.
Then the funny thing is, he called the police.
Yeah, I
They
see
called
this
the
lady's not
police on
moving.
him. The policeman
So
pulled to the side.
she apparently
And
said that she
yeah,
was
but the
gonna call the
policeman
police,
all
and
he
you know
even
what?
felt like it was some bullshit.
She did,
He even
because
said it.
later on he drove away and the police showed up. He also posted a video of that. Take a look at that.
You want to talk to him?
That's crazy.
I know. You want to
I mean, why? To fulfill her.
So the police is asking to talk to the kids too?
Yeah, but he didn't want to. He was disgusted.
Oh, they gotta step out. Please explain to the officer who Mr. Lewis is, please.
Then he owns a babysitting service. He's advocate.
Okay.
Like this is his legit business. He owns a big plan of babysitting.
So multiple times
Yes.
he had the police officer kept asking, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
Probably
It
would
seemed to me like the police
man.
officer thought this was equally as ridiculous as Corey himself did. But
Nah, shout out to TYT on that for that little snippet, man. I appreciate y'all. So I want to go to this right quick because, like I say, I really just want to talk about this real quick. I don't want to be too long on it. Let our little music play. my personal opinion, like I say, take race out of it, right? Like I said, I've seen now these are two different situations that both happened within this past week alone. You know, we had the situation with the guy babysitting, and then we had the situation with, you know, the guy going into the elevator, right? So let's take all this bullshit race out, right? Now I've seen plenty of Caucasian people, I'm about to get to you, with black kids. You know what I'm saying? Holding their hand, going into Walmart, all of that. As a matter of fact, when I stayed in Texas, in Arlington, we was at Steak and Shake, me and Vic, and we seen this black girl with this white guy, and it looked strange to us. And we wanted to ask, was she okay? But that wasn't our business. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, it comes to I've raised 3 questions when it comes to this. Is it worth following somebody that you're unsure of? Is it really worth it? You know what I'm saying? Is it? Why do that in the first place? Would you just follow anybody that you feel weird about? Is it worth it, or are you trying to, or are these people trying to find new ways to become celebrities? Right. Because all these motherfuckers are getting a nickname. You know what I'm saying? And it's ridiculous. It's stupid. It doesn't make no sense. Like, this shit has become so fucking crazy that it makes me want to scream when I see this shit. Like, next week I could be sitting in a goddamn chair and the policeman gonna come because I'm sitting in a chair.
All right. You know what? One of the problems is we got to stop giving white people passes.
Right.
We gotta such and such can say the word nigga. No, because this is them true colors that's coming out, and we in the black community is just letting this shit slide.
But go beyond. But that's what I'm saying. They show race. That's what they trying to show race.
So it ain't no taking no race out of it for me as a black person, because it's like let a black person would have did that shit they did, we would have went to jail.
We would have
got in trouble. I feel like
that's why
outside race, outside of that. White people, I feel like white people too comfortable these days. They way from the Trayvon ones. They way too comfortable. And no, we don't. We don't stick together enough. No, it's nothing we can do about it. We don't stick together enough.
But see, that's the thing. See, that's what it fuels. That's what pisses me off. I understand the race part is wrong. I'm 100% with that. But that's all it fuses, and that's what pisses me off. Nobody's looking at the bigger fucking picture behind it. Which is go beyond that fucking race. They got white people doing this shit every day. They got black people doing shit every day. They got Hispanic, all that shit. People are doing shit, right?
But this is the thing.
But is it worth, the question I'm asking, is it worth calling the police, harassing these people, no matter what color or background? Is
white people calling the police on white people because they're with black children?
Nope.
Okay.
No. And it's a privilege thing. They know if a white person
white
call the
people
police,
get
the
away
police
with
come
it.
in
They get away with
immediately.
it.
True, but who's to say it's not happening? Just because it's not being aired on TV, you got to think about it. TV news is just like this show. It feeds off of fucking ratings. So you know what I'm saying? So what more? Who are more likely to respond? You got to look deeper. Who's more likely to respond negative? The people of dark complected skin or the people of fair complected skin? The people of fair complected skin, if you show a black person calling the police on a white person with black kids, they're not going. That's not ratings. The person, like we said last week, people with, I'm gonna say dark complected skin, because we trying to, like you said, don't say African American. Yeah. We as the people who are slightly darker, you know what I'm saying, than our other counterparts. You know what I'm saying? We really have a lot of power, and we really have a lot of say-so on things. And whether if you know it or not, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes to stuff like that, what the media portrays, we're the person who get riled up because we're the passionate ones. Because we're the ones who went through, our ancestors went through bullshit, so we gonna definitely have something to say. You know what I'm saying? But they're only showing you what's gonna energize you.
Child, I mind the business that pays me and concerns me. If I see a white person with black kids or a black person with white kids, child, I'm not calling them.
Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, on the way, we stopped at our house. Still, and his wife was with me, right? We seen a white woman on the ground, handcuffed, hands behind her back, like they pinned her ass to the ground. Right. And it was two white police officers from Denham Springs, which, you know, some people say allegedly is very prejudiced. I live down there. I've seen a few, but not too many. They seem kind of calm. But I'm saying, but that's what I'm saying. I seen a white police officer, 2 white police officers handle this white woman like we think that they will handle us. Right, but there's no news cameras behind that. So that's what I'm saying. There's shit that happens to every race, but it's not being portrayed. But they're gonna show it to us because they know we're gonna get pissed off. Stop letting that bullshit piss you off.
Piss you off. That's it. Because
if
you don't, they know they gonna
and they gonna become celebrities one way or another.
They continue to get under your skin by pushing that out there. When we stop paying attention to the shit, that's
something
like
that aggravates you the most is a motherfucker ignoring you. So when you ignore stupid shit, they'll stop doing stupid shit.
But then they gonna try to attack. Then that's when you defend yourself.
Yeah. Then
and that's
you boss that ass. I could wait the bad one.
Elevator in lane. It don't matter because I closed my eyes in the situation and there was no race when I closed my eyes. But she would have got her ass handed to her.
Right. I feel like this, like
on a black cloud.
My eyes would have been closed.
And yeah,
when I opened them, her motherfucking ass would have been on the
ground.
ground.
Look, the funny thing is, the funny shit is, now we talk about these people doing this shit to, our people. But the funny thing is, our people do it to our people too. It just don't get reported.
Well, no,
we can do it to our people. They ass just can't do it to us.
No, but see, that's the problem.
That's the problem.
Our people allow
that's the problem.
We have to.
You know what? No, on the serious note though, I've never been more proud of our people than I was when that stuff happened with Alton Sterling, how we all came everybody came together. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't go out there and interrogate, but I did pass out there to, kind of like I gave car support. I didn't go out there, but I gave car support. Now I was proud of our people for sticking together. The celebrities that came down here and spoke, I was proud of it. I ain't gonna lie, I was very, very proud of Baton Rouge at that time. That was the first and probably the last
time we
I was very proud. It wasn't no fighting, it wasn't no beef. Everybody stood together, stuck together. I was proud of it.
Do y'all know they had it in the news once again? Something that nobody doesn't talk about. Right. The crime in Baton Rouge has went down by half.
Wait. Did y'all see the thing on the news where they were saying something about a little boy? I think the little boy might have been like 19, 20, something like that. He went to jail for something he allegedly shooting at the police, and his mom was on camera and was saying something about she wanted justice for that because that boy had to sit in jail, something like that. Did y'all get into that story?
All right, we got a call in. We got a few minutes left in the show. What's up, y'all? On with Chef.
Hell yeah, I'm on. Hell the fuck yeah.
Who the hell is that in the background?
Oh man, look, I just left home because we in the car. We live.
Like Mitch.
Yeah, that is Mitch.
What up, Mitch?
You bitch.
Yes. What's up?
What's going on, y'all?
He not a beast.
Yo,
he definitely not a beast. He a roach.
Hey, Chef, I just called in so they can hear my voice back.
Don't I want to hear your voice? You sound like Michael Blackson. Don't I want to hear you?
Anybody check that girl on the phone? We're fighting with Pookie sound good right now. What?
I forgot what she said.
Shit, what you got for us real quick tonight, bitch?
Not a damn thing.
What I got for y'all, I just got some words of encouragement. What I want y'all to know, when things look bad, man, just stick it out and hold it down. Because there's a lot of people that's rooting for you, whether you know it or not. And I only say that because I just left homecoming and I had to motivate some of them kids that was discouraged.
Yeah, he had to motivate me. I saw a kid swirl, like, and then he was like, bro, you got this. So when I battled him, bro, I was like, in my head, I was like, oh, I got this. And I burned all of them, bro.
Hell yeah. Y'all stupid, man.
But yeah, man, like I said, we having a good time, man. It's been a beautiful day for me. I don't know why they had homecoming on the Thursday, but it's cool though. It's cool.
Yeah, that's a
we showed up in 2017. She young, but we 2010. Grown. We
Bitch, you got your years confused. Bitch.
Mitch, they say you got your years confused.
Graduated in 2010.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to tell you. Go put your hearing aid on.
I'm ready for it tonight.
Barry was ready for it too.
Everybody ready for Coco tonight.
Yeah, I ain't even with the shit this week.
Coco came out
I changed my life.
Coco came out fire last week. Now she changed.
You say we ain't gonna spare your ass because you got a bitch.
Right.
Mitch, what you saying, Mitch?
Coco gonna get it too.
Bitch.
Girl, I got a big.
Oh,
anyway, tell them how they can find your ass, Mitch.
Nothing.
In the handicap line.
They can follow me at Mr. Great on any social media site. I'm for the log out because it's still homecoming. We heading out to go have a break with the grown folks. I just want to let y'all know I love y'all.
We love you too, brother.
Family. I'll see y'all next week in New Orleans. And make sure y'all be ready to laugh at the Laugh Out Loud Warehouse because you got Coco hosting, King Leo hosting, Jeff with the folk gonna be in the building, and you, Mr. Great, will be in the building. I swear to God.
All right, we gonna hold you to that because if you miss out, I gotta ask whooping with your name on it.
Just know I'm gonna be there.
I gotta spell ass.
If you don't be there, your contract will be canceled.
Hey, first off, your contract is canceled. I'm there to cancel right now.
You can't cancel a real nigga like me. But thank you for trying.
We appreciate you.
Coming here.
For sure, man. Love you too, bro. Do your thing, man.
Make sure you use condoms, get really drunk, and don't drive.
Don't hit women either.
And don't hit women, please.
Yeah. Let the women live tonight.
And stay away from the white ones, okay?
I don't hit men. I hit women. If you understand what I'm saying.
Boy, surgical. D Mitch, folks. All right, y'all. So we got 5 minutes left. Really, I don't really have nothing else to say really on the topic. I pretty much addressed the questions that I really wanted to address about it. And y'all know how y'all can find me already. Chef 24/7, Instagram, Facebook, Kitchen Talk Radio Show, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So y'all make sure y'all check me out. So okay, y'all had fun. We got 4 minutes left in the show. Good. Any final thoughts?
I love the energy, man.
Y'all got 30 seconds for a final thought. Let's go around.
I got gas.
Yeah.
Final thought. Shit. Live life. Live. Like stop taking the world so serious. Live. Control what you can control and what you can't, you can't.
Fuck it.
Ain't that shit? 30 seconds to give a final thought. So I'm gonna say stress less, breathe more. There's much more to life, people. Let that shit go. All right. Smith.
Mind the business that pays you and concerns you.
Smoke one before you go dump.
And if you're down here in Louisiana, please go eat at every place you can get because it's so good.
And lastly, don't let what y'all see on TV affect your mind. Think deeper than what you see. Don't let pictures and photos get you riled up and act a goddamn fool.
So you're right.
Act like you got some sense and act smarter than those dumb bastards.
So you're right.
So
anyway, roll the fuck up.
we about to wrap it up for the night. About to hit with the anime outro. Man, I appreciate y'all tonight. I'm glad y'all was in here. We were definitely in the building. Shout out to Lady Ladonia. It's her daughter's birthday, so happy birthday to her. She couldn't be here tonight, but we would definitely see her next week. D. Mitch will be here next week. Lisa, we appreciate you for sharing your story, and everybody that's up in here, man. I appreciate y'all for being in here. This was definitely fucking fun.
One thing, shout out to all the Libras. You know I don't like you, motherfuckers. Shout out to the Scorpios, y'all. Is y'all season coming up?
Anybody got
the rest of y'all?
Any more shout outs? Go ahead.
Yeah. Shout out to the MG family. I love you boys. That's it.
Shout out to all you single mothers doing it by yourself, making it happen.
I just want to give a shout out to Master P. You know what I'm saying? He put me in the game. You know, rest in peace, Soldier Slim. You know, I appreciate you putting me on that album that it never got released. You know, so Webby and Boosie, man, we was wild back in the days in the South. You know what I'm saying? We was thugging. Kevin, man, we got to get together on a mixtape. I'm just making bullshit up.
Man, shout out to my new boo.
Fuck
my ex.
Okay, well, shout out to Vic, because I can't let him one up me on that because then I gotta answer when I get home. You ain't gonna shout us out? Oh man. And shout out to the whole Baton Rouge, Gonzales, New York. Man, shout out all over, man. I love y'all, man. I appreciate all the support, all the stuff y'all are doing for us. Let y'all know we got some new stuff coming soon. We got a podcast in the works. We working on a reality show. All of this is Miss Coco stuff over here, Coco Entertainment. that she's dragging me along with her, putting my ass to work even more. So that shit's coming soon. So get ready for that. Shit, y'all fuck around. Everybody gonna have a radio or a TV show up here. That's the goal.
Like, well, I can't get a TV show.
Shit, that's her. This all her, not me.
Would you don't think this face belongs on the TV?
Anyway, oh man, look. So let me end this. And if I can go to the outro, we can talk a little shit. Thank y'all for coming through. The knowledge is in y'all head, so don't drop it. And to quote my mama, after a good meal, God bless the cook. Have mercy on the fucking dishwasher. And it's the enemy outro. And we out. We will see y'all next week, 10 p.m. Thursday. Thank y'all to all my musical guest artists. Thank y'all for all of them comedy clips and the people who called. This the enemy outro. And to those who watching and listening.
Now I grew up on these little golden books, but I never read this one.
Peace out, y'all. God bless the cook. Have mercy on the dishwasher.
That's the cute.
Good night. Everybody have fun.
Peace out, y'all. I'm going Super Saiyan 2.
I really did.